Hey guys, welcome back to the Prehistoric Life Podcast. I'm your host, Eric Crawford, and today we're back with two guests. All right, since you're the newcomer, you got to introduce yourself.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name's Anson Jurassic, and I'm joining Eric's podcast for the first time. I did Dan's podcast, but I'm joining his podcast for today.
There's his Instagram if you want to go check it out. I heavily advise you check it out. He posts a lot of amazing stuff. And of course, we have a repeat offender here.
I mean, I would have expected nothing less. Is like the perfect little introduction from you, Eric. So thank you, everybody. Hi, how are we?
Would you like to introduce yourself again for the fourth time?
Jack O'Hara here, everybody. And wanted to see if you're all having a marvelous Jurassic Day.
All right, and there's his Instagram. If you need to see it again, I'll
Yeah,
link it all in the bio.
As if it's even hard to
As I
find
do.
at this point.
All right, so as y'all know, this will probably be going out Wednesday, whenever time frame for the rest of y'all world. On August 24th in America, I don't know how that works around the rest of the world because there's a little different time zones, all that. Pish posh. Camp Cretaceous Chaos Theory was released. Whole thing on Netflix.
Oh my god.
And all three of us here have watched it. Some probably more than others.
Yeah, no, some more than others. Don't worry about that.
You can tell.
So I guess the just generic question that we should get off right off the bat is, did you think it was good?
Did I
Yes.
think it was good? Oh
Yes.
my goodness, my mind. This is the type of stuff I've been waiting to see in any sort of Jurassic medium. Anything to do with black market auctions, anything to do with like murder mysteries, and my goodness, it hooked me first way right out the go.
I mean, yeah, it was the way it started, man. That first episode kicked off, and I was just hooked in. I was surprised. It started quick.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, so what character were you most excited to see come back?
Ooh. Okay, yeah, Anson, you got to go first for these. This is the rule.
Go.
Yeah.
It will be Darius.
Darius. Okay.
Because in the show, you see him like have this like character arc about like grieving, and I mean grieving a lot.
If I'm being honest, I feel he was hit the hardest. We'll go into that a little bit more later.
Definitely. So for me, it sounds very strange, but I honestly was most looking forward to seeing Sammy again because almost all of my friends that I have in this community, some reason just cannot stand her, and I thought she had the biggest glow up from any of the other campers in the entire series, I reckon. And she started kicking everybody, roundhouse kicking everybody, bro.
I reckon.
But I mean, wow. I don't really know. I just might need to just go right into the spoiler section. But
Oh, nearly.
there's too much to go into. So, what new species were y'all excited to kind of see?
Spinax.
Oh, well, look, see, as you already know, Eric, I'm very biased towards my boy, the Allosaurus. So, I mean, obviously, when that one showed up, I was just like, oh, yes, it's my boy. And then, like, immediately, I was like, no, they're chasing my boy, fight back.
Oh, my, yeah. Beckley's Spinax and Allosaurus. Of course, we were teased with Battle at Big Rock.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm spoiling that for anybody, you're like, what, 3 years too late? Come on,
I was
man.
about to say, yeah.
You gotta catch up, get punctual.
What was Battle at Big Rock released?
2019, if you can believe it.
2019. So that
Yeah, like a year after Fallen Kingdom.
Half a decade.
So it's 4 years old right now.
My boys, what's happening?
So, as y'all okay, well, since I found this first, I'll show this. We got Beckley Spinax, and for all my YouTube listeners, I'll tag the episode because I'm pretty sure I uploaded it on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll tag that episode in the far corner whenever. I'll figure all that out later.
Any one of these bubbles, all right? The icon.
You'll see a pop up, and it'll probably just say Beckley Spinax episode or something. So if you want to go check that out, click on that. And I remember Jackie asked me, like, did you know about this dinosaur before? Yes, I did.
That's the thing, because it's funny that you say that as well, man. Because I've watched the show again last night, just in preparation for
Me
this.
too.
'Cause
Well, I guess like
yeah,
5
Yeah,
minutes ago.
with Mr. Manchild.
it's not just finished, bro. We jumped straight in. Yeah, and it's funny. So apparently, people in all the comments I was watching of all these videos, they were saying it actually wasn't actually called the Beckel Spinax. It's actually called a different species or something like that.
Altus
No.
Spinax, right? Altus
No,
Spinax.
Kenji called it a Beckliospinax in the show.
Well,
So
yeah,
there's
it is, but yeah, I know that, but it's like
I'm
the
willing-
people
I'm
commenting,
willing
they were
to
like, it's something
spoil
called an Agrospinax or something.
Well,
I'm
let me
willing
go
to
to that.
spoil that, but Kenji calls it a Beckliospinax in the show. It's Beckliospinax.
Yeah. Oh well,
Also-
I mean, yeah,
Granted,
sure.
the design might be Jurassified, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, I think it's
No.
standing out in the community because of this one strange thing. Like people, as far as I've seen, they don't know why it's not called the I think it's called like the
Altus
Ionospinax or
Spinax.
something.
Altus
Yeah,
Spinax.
also Spinax. Yeah, that's the one. And I don't know why they changed the name. I mean, it's kind of, well, in a way though, it's kind of like the Troodon from the Telltale game. Like it was called Troodon Pectinodon, but there was no such animal called Pectinodon. It was just like a brand new thing for the show, which again I'm completely on board with. But yeah, people seem surprised by the strange change name of this dinosaur. But again, no, it was really impactful when it first showed up. Holy god!
So ignoring my spelling because I was going off pure audio.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't. Nah, I'm not seeing it.
Not seeing it. Yeah, there it is. Altospinax.
Altus Spinax.
Nah, the sale was longer.
Yeah,
was-
no, certainly it was, and that's just the thing. I'm just surprised that they went out of their way to try to change this thing's name around. But I was like, hey, works for
Well,
me. To be fair, like, what's more recognizable, Beckel Spinax or Altospinax?
Although I think the full name is, I think they're like subspecies or very
Hello?
similar.
I'm noticing that I'm seeing the photos of this species. A lot of them have two different spine designs. One is this like more wider one, and the other is just this short hump.
So I would probably have to do deeper research into this, and I'm probably just speaking on my butt right now. But
You're fine.
what I would guess is that there would be two very close related species that were easily confused. Like y'all probably, I don't know if y'all know the new Tyrannosaurus species that was discovered that wasn't Tyrannosaurus Rex, but it was very something like that, but with this. And so you have this very complex combination of two dinosaurs that creates some weird thing that they figured out wasn't the same.
Okay.
It happens way too much in the world.
Well, like you say, it really doesn't matter one way or another. I mean, we got the Beckel Spinax and we got the Beckel Spinax.
And Allosaurus, I was excited to see that. I'm bringing this on. Allosaurus. Allosaurus is my favorite dinosaur. So
Absolutely.
Me too.
I was excited for it. No, it looks weird.
We should be renaming the group chat Allo Boys. That's what we
Allo.
should be doing for all the funny Allo fans.
Dan would be upset because
he would like that.
He's too happy with the Ceratosaurus.
But you know what? He's not here though. He's not here, so he doesn't get a say.
It's not here, so
Which is why I'm using Ceratosaurus a lot in my projects because
Oh, absolutely.
I do think it needs more spotlight. I do like Ceratosaurus is a very beautiful dinosaur.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
But-
it's beautiful.
But
So, I mean, of
Hold
course,
back
there's a lot
the-
going on in this show, and from what we've seen in the teaser trailers is, I mean, clearly we've had. I was about to call it Archaeopteryx. That is not right at all. Atrociraptors hunting the group. Something going on.
Yes.
Hint, nod, tease. We're about to go into the teaser section, or not the teaser section.
Jesus.
It's not even teasers. We're just going to probably end up spoiling it.
Probably very soon.
12 minutes, and we'll go into that.
so we're just doing spoilers right now.
We'll bootleg that and give y'all non-watchers for whatever. Come on, it's been like 4 days. Why haven't you watched this show already?
Yeah, bro, man. Not everybody got to
they
wait for their money to come in to get their new Netflix account reactivated.
Probably they just don't want to pay for Netflix. That's all.
I mean,
It's worth it though.
It is worth it. I'm not
You
gonna lie.
can't predict. And honestly, I was very surprised with some of the choices that they went through in it,
Oh,
and how
I'm excited.
because we've talked about Darius being a paleontologist and all that.
Bro, I was so relieved, bro. But I was so relieved, but I was so distraught to hear that that's what he's doing now. Like that he's not a paleontologist, but like no, I was happy about that. But dude, when I heard that they were like, "Hey, we can have you back at the DFW," I was like, "Ain't no goddamn way, man!" And I promised I wasn't gonna get into it all again, but nah, man.
I can
Eric,
understand, Jack.
yeah, I was gonna say they
I
did
legit
me
see
dirty.
all your work just destroyed.
We're the ones to spoil that. Darius isn't a paleontologist. He worked with the DPW.
Yeah, Department of the Prehistoric Wildlife, which makes
Not
sense.
DFW.
100% makes
It
more
works.
sense.
It
I'm so
works.
happy with.
It works. That's something that's willing to be spoiled because it's not that big a thing. It's a better.
Well, they reveal it in the first 8 minutes of the show.
Well,
So
not even that. It's like one of the first things you see. Well, I guess technically 8 minutes because you got to get through the whatever 2 minutes of intro crap.
yeah.
Nah. Okay, which intro did y'all like better, the new one or the Camp Cretaceous one?
Okay,
Both
you know
are
what?
good in
They're both good, but I definitely did prefer the Chaos Theory one because it was like I don't know, something about it just was like a bit. I don't know. Was it quicker? It doesn't feel quicker, but like it was just
No.
like it was. People I was watching, yeah,
in my opinion, but
yeah, like
Technically,
people I was
they
watching,
both
they
kind
were
of had their equal.
Well, Jack,
Hmm.
technically no, because someone made put them side by side together. Both are
Oh.
the same length.
Yeah,
makes sense.
probably. That wouldn't
That
surprise
makes
me.
sense.
They're just,
No,
and then
that
of
makes
course the
sense.
Universal trumpet, whatever, blah blah blahs.
You love all of it.
They probably just recycled that from Camp Cretaceous. So
I mean, why wouldn't you if you already got all the assets?
Actually,
and stuff
no.
Like that,
Are you talking about the Universal logo? Then it shifts to DreamWorks, and then it shifts to emblem like that. You mean that
Yeah.
part? Actually, no, because if I like I said, I saw someone put them side by side. The Chaos Theory one, the globe has some glowing stuff on the land area, so that's the one difference.
Oh, well, there you go.
all right, well,
Okay.
we're diving into this spoiler section.
Damn, we did not last long, boys, at all.
No. So for all of you who haven't been paying attention, haven't been paying attention to the show, is waiting for next weekend for whatever reason. Maybe you were busy, you couldn't make time. Whenever you're going to watch it, I would suggest that you don't do that. That you don't watch any more of this. But I'm gonna play this clip. So we are now entering the spoiler section of this episode. So if you have not watched Chaos Theory, I suggest you pause this, go watch it, then come back.
Right, you had a whole thing ready for that. That's crazy.
All right, spoiler time.
Or I forgot to add, if you don't care about watch spoilers, if you're one of those weird people,
You're one of those, just like one of my friends, then might as well.
Okay, let's take the cat out of the bag.
Oh.
Brooklyn, she's alive.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
She's alive.
We're starting off heavy.
Bro,
Alive.
that was,
But hold on a
that was
second.
like
Only difference is that. Oh no! I have no arm.
the hell, bro.
She lost her arm.
Bro, I'm just so shocked.
Okay. A very clean cut. I'm gonna say that crap was surgical.
Bro, I'm just trying to get
was
over the fact that y'all went
clean.
violently to spoilers. That was crazy.
Also, one thing, guys, could you imagine that she ends up getting like this a hook for a hand?
Like a robot switch out hand. To be
Awesome,
fair,
man.
bro, if they're able to
Nice.
do that to a baryonyx, they're able to do it to Brooklyn, I reckon.
That's true. That's true. Although I still don't quite understand how she survived.
Probably-
I do have some theories on that, but I will wait until you guys have. No. Wait until you guys have done your little ideas yourself.
How did
I mean,
Brooklyn survive 8 just by getting her arm?
I have a
bitten off?
very, very plausible, probably accurate
Okay.
theory, but I want to hear you guys first.
I'm gonna toss this out there.
Okay.
DPW poacher grunt dude, whatever, right under Big Boss. I don't remember his name because he was such a random character that showed up for like.
Casablanca, whatever his name was.
Yeah, I don't. Extra number 4 that gets eaten by Allosaurus.
Texan boy.
Chop liver here.
Damn.
He did say that they sent the Atrociraptors because a rogue Allosaurus didn't do it. So maybe the Allosaurus didn't bite her hand off. Maybe the
Just
Atrociraptor
chased
did,
her.
and that's why she was able to get away.
You know
Because
what? You know what?
If I'm being 100% honest,
Mhm.
if that Allosaurus got its teeth around her, there is no way in whatever you believe.
Like I said, to be fair, if the allo got to her, it wouldn't just be 95%. It would be just 20% of her left.
Her whole arm would have been ripped off. She would be bleeding out on the floor. Because here's the thing about Allosaurus is that the way it uses its jaws, it's not a biting creature. It swings its lower jaw onto you. So it would just swing its upper jaw, not lower jaw, onto Brooklyn and then just knock her to the floor, step on her while she's still alive, screaming, and start ripping chunks of her body off, getting real graphic here.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ.
Hey, now don't give them ideas. It's bad enough that
Gonna
they
say
show blood in the show.
PG-13.
I'm
PG-13,
already more
boys.
graphic than Chaos Theory in my tournament episodes. Don't even get me started here.
Oh boy.
So
Jeez.
I'm thinking that it was she got away from the Allosaurus, but the Atrociraptor.
Just capture up.
So would you like to share your theory, Anson, or are you gonna?
Yeah,
I
what
mean, it's just that.
Or she got real lucky with that Allosaurus.
Because, like I said, you mentioned that it couldn't be the allo because if it's the allo, it won't be 95% of her left. It will just be 20 or just 0% of her left. So it could be just that. Yeah, just could be Atrociraptors. Just like, oh, what's that? You're running away? No, don't worry. I'll take the 3 Atrociraptors. Will do the job. I think that's the explanation.
Now you got me thinking. She's working. She was working with Daniel Kong. She was working with Donkey Kong.
Yes, DK.
She's working with DK. Maybe. Hear me out. The Atrociraptors were sent to take her out.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of get her out of existence, kind of give her that fake death to kind of pull her undercover. That still wouldn't explain why they killed Daniel Kahn, though.
Well,
but he's definitely dead. He's dead.
Yeah, no, he got sickle claw through the cranium.
We can guarantee it.
And then later on, he just gets eaten alive, and then you see the leg strap just fall off.
He's dead.
Yeah, that was surprisingly graphic for a kid's show, I must admit.
You said that you watched the show for the first time with the kids you babysit, right, Jack?
I did, yes, and they were surprised as well. Like, they weren't like traumatized, but they were like, "Oh my god!"
I'm shouting out one of my old teachers here from high school, Mr. Rivers. You're an awesome dude. He watched it, and I got a very cryptic message of a bridge and a woman with no arm from him. That was
vague.
It was very, very vague. He's like, not going to spoil it if you haven't watched it. I'm like, trust me, man, I've watched it. So I'm sending him this episode like ASAP. So, Mr. Rivers, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. You're an amazing dude. Gonna miss you. But seriously, there is a lot going on in this episode.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, not even episode. Well, our episode, but this show, and it's got. I think that's why their season 2 is dropping in the same year.
Oh,
November, right?
November, I believe, is what the people are all projecting it to be.
That's around Christmas time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for it.
Fingers crossed.
So that dude, they got the eggs away in that boat. Where is that boat going? Where is this boat?
Come on, boys.
I know what
we know where the boat's going. We all know where the boat's going.
Malta.
Of course. Gonna go see my girl. Woo!
I'm telling you, in the background of Malta, there was the Allosaurus and the Carnotaurus.
And like I was saying to Anson the other day, I was saying that technically, since apparently Manticore Island has all gone under and it's no longer a thing, God help me, that technically now there's nothing preventing that Carnosaurus from being, from being Toro. Actually, now if this is technically set afterwards.
Yep, Manticore's under. Bumpy was brought out.
Indeed.
So at least Bumpy's safe-ish. We really don't.
Yeah.
We really don't know what happened to her.
No.
Another spoiler: she had an egg.
Big
Baby
Bumpy
Bumpy.
Mama.
Pregnant.
Speckles, as Kenji called it.
Totally original name. Never taken by a dinosaur before.
Okay. Bumpy and Bumper.
I think they're gonna call the hatchlings Speckles, I believe, because they said that
Probably.
about the egg. Probably gonna be Speckles, because
Probably.
they said that Kenji said that when he had the egg. So yeah, no, but just to finish off your point about the whole like Brooklyn murder mystery and how she survived thing. So yeah, like you said, Eric, the bloke who gets eaten at the last episode by the Atrociraptor say like, oh, so like it was you killed the girl with these things. So my theory is that coincidentally on the same night that the Allosaurus was released and was attacking Brooklyn, that the Atrociraptors were sent as well. Because if you actually listen in the video during, because I watched this last night and I paid really close attention, in the video that starts like getting all staticky and everything like that, you actually hear the whistle. You hear the Atrociraptor whistle in the seconds before it cuts out, which means
that
that
not in the trailer. And also, if
yeah.
If I pull,
you guys do your talking a bit because someone was at my front door right now.
That's all good, man. You go. I got my theories to go on. So, yeah. So I reckon what's happened is that night, the Atrociraptors went after
a dinosaur.
Oh, it'll be the woman.
Wanted?
It'll be the woman. She's here to whistle. So yeah. So I reckon what it is that the Allosaurus was sent by the leader of the DFW bloke to give her a scare, right? Which is insane because Allosaurus is sure it's going to scare somebody, but it's also going to eat you, as you say as well, Eric. But
yeah.
So what it is though, I believe firmly that we're going to find out is that during season 2, when we find her again and she tells us all what happened, is that the Allosaurus was chasing her, and then the same night, coincidentally, the Atrociraptor lady called the 3 raptors on Brooklyn, and probably the Atrociraptor was the one who ended up biting off her hand and taking it off, but the other 2 of them were attacking the Allosaurus as well, and the trio had a little fight, and that's why if you notice, yeah, they were right ready to jump on that Allo again later on, and that leads me into a second spooky theory. There's now, actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna save it. You're right. I'm gonna save that one.
Okay. All I'm saying is that either somebody has cloned the Atrociraptors, there's a new species of raptor, or there are more Velociraptors. Because in some of those cages were definitely raptors.
Well, there was one of them that was, we didn't know if it was the Manticore raptor or not, the Velociraptor from the Manticore Islands.
It looked greenish.
It did look greenish, like the ones from yellowish, sort of greenish. Yeah, so, well, there was only 2 on the island, so yeah.
To be fair,
no. There weren't 2 on Manticore. There were there's one scene that they showed 3.
Yeah, oh my god, the split-second last accidental scene of the series, bro, where there was 3 apparently, and I was like, where was that one? Remember I sent that one to you?
He was chilling.
Yeah, he was just hanging out. He was like, nah.
When they saw the fight,
I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired, actually.
So, to be fair, on the Dino Tracker website in, Oregon or whatever, where they had the Velociraptors.
Yep, still got the JP3 boys. They're out there hanging out.
All I'm saying is that maybe that's not as inaccurate or a random screw up as we think it is.
Potentially, yeah.
And get some more Velociraptors back in here.
Well, I suppose, but the thing is, where was I going with this? So here's one of the biggest contention points I've seen people talk about is where is Red, right? Because there's supposed to be 4 Atrociraptors,
and there's only 3.
There's only 3, right? Now I have, I have 2 theories here, right? 2 theories. Now here's the thing, right? I talked a little bit about this with you yesterday, Anson, but since after rewatching it, it's something that's maybe Eric, maybe you do or do not know, is that supposedly, and this is why it was very confusing to me, because this show is supposed to be marketed to be around before Dominion, right? Between the 2 films. But if you look at the text messages and the phone calls sent by Darius to Brooklyn, the show is taking place around September. And Dominion takes place in August.
Okay.
So apparently this show supposedly is taking place a month after Dominion, whereas that they don't mention Biosyn or anything, which is bizarre. And that means that one of 2 things could have happened. Because if you fellas remember, that this is probably what the most likely thing is that what could have happened is that that if you remember correctly, what happened to Red in Dominion was that he was recaptured by Owen and Barry. He ran into the cage. He was the one. So technically the authorities have him, and I believe that's what season 2 is going to be. The Atrociraptor lady is going to try to use those raptors to try to break out Red and try to get him out of whatever like holding pen they have over there in Malta.
All I'm gonna say is that in this show, Ghost was putting in the work.
Oh, he absolutely
He was a
absolutely
monster in this show.
hack leader in this one. He was going.
The other two were like knocked over, and he was getting up, ready for round 3.
Oh yeah,
it's like
I mean that boy rolled down a bloody hill like a Looney Tunes character, and he was up a second later. It was crazy.
And that whole like camouflage thing that they had, where you could kind of whenever they were being attacked at Kenji's father thing, and Ghost jumps on the barrel, you can kind of see that he was like a darker color, and he jumps off, and he kind of goes back to that white. Or I don't know if that was Ghost or it was one of them.
No. Yeah, no. That was Tiger, I believe, doing that. But no, like I think they all have that ability, which is interesting because we did not see the Thingo. Yeah.
And to be fair, I think that was Malta in Dominion where they were being attacked. It was very orange, and it was also daytime, and it was kind of getting night whenever the Khans were being attacked, whenever Daniel Khan was
and so the thing is, I think so. Anyway, so that's one of my main theories is what's going to happen with season 2, because I know Anson, you've told me that people that like the behind the scenes stuff says that like Red is supposed to be there and like some of the concept art or whatever, like they the truck has like 4.
Like the toy. Because in those shelves in those toy stores, they have these shelves for the toys. There's a CG render for Red.
So they got that going on. But then the second theory is this, right? So if this supposedly takes place after Dominion, right? Okay, what if the Allosaurus ended up killing Red during like when it was attacking Brooklyn and them and stuff like that? So that's why when you saw them like at the end of the season, they were like ready to jump on this thing and like just absolutely try to take it down.
So wasting a character like that.
Yeah, and actually, honestly, if I want to take it a stretch further, what if Red is the one who bit off Brooklyn's arm, and then like the Allosaurus bites like Red and like rips her arm off and rips and like kills. It sounds like I'm rambling now, but essentially, like, what if that was the case? Like, I mean, if this does technically take place afterwards, it would only make sense to do something like that.
Okay. I would kind of prefer you said that you have 2 theories. Either one, she's trapped in Malta, and
we're gonna get her back. We're gonna get
go with that one.
Yeah, no, definitely. Oh, look, I agree as well.
They made this CGI model, right? They're not gonna just waste it.
Well, I mean, we did just see a whole season without it. Oh god, but no, I definitely agree as well. I want Red to be alive as well, and then they get like the 4th member back or whatever, and because I think that's what's going to happen. They're going to do like a little jailbreak, because I think specifically the lady's going to think like, oh well, if I had the 4th member, maybe the 4th member would have given me an extra chance to take these kids down or whatever, and so she's going to go try to probably break him out of jail.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did you mention about the main villain about this whole series? It's not Soyana Santos. It's
not Soyana. It's the lady from Crystal of the Skull, Indiana Jones.
Ooh, they did give her a name. Apparently, she has a name. She's called the Handler.
The Handler, huh? Yeah, look, I can get behind that. The Handler.
That's
very nice.
That's fitting. It's very fitting.
It is. So tell me, what did you think, Eric, when you first saw the Handler?
I'm gonna be honest. I would have gave her a different haircut than the like.
Yeah, no, I think everybody would, but that's the idea, I suppose. It's like she has to look so unsettling,
Yeah, it wasn't. She was. I don't think she's human. She might be an alien from Indiana Jones. From the Indiana
We're going
Jones.
that far, okay.
I mean, to be fair, like I saw somebody bringing up like, the idea last night that she could have been like a zombie, and I'm like, guys, come on.
I did show you guys. Wait, Jack. Remember, I did show you like in our group, like I showed some concept art for her. You
did. I actually saw some of those ones, and I was like, you know what? That first one, that male wouldn't have been too bad either. I reckon. It's like a long trench coat looking dude.
To be fair, they could still bring them in as other big bad poacher dudes, like several kind of characters are gonna be like
handlers and stuff like that. I think it's gonna probably stay like the one for her, and then like I think what's gonna happen is the woman's either gonna get like betrayed by the Raptors and Soyona's gonna take them over, or maybe she just gets like arrested. Who knows?
The likelihood that it's literally just her
By the way, you want to know? Okay, boys, ready for this one? You've just talked about her and you've reminded me. I have a super tinfoil hat theory here that you may love or you may hate. So get yourselves ready for this. So, so throughout the series, Ben keeps on mentioning he has a girlfriend who lives in Europe, right? And we never see, we never speak. Now that's sweet. That's a cute idea. What if, right? And bear with me. What if the girlfriend is like an anonymous online girlfriend, and it's this handler who is always texting him and always asking him where he is, and that's how they know where to find him.
Okay. I'm gonna build off that.
Please do.
What if it's Brooklyn catfishing
Yo.
him?
Yo.
Bear with me. What if it's Brooklyn catfishing him? To get intel on the group to make sure that they're okay.
Well, the funny thing is, people were saying that like when Darius gets the first like anonymous phone call at his apartment, like before the trust have to show up, they think that was Brooklyn like calling him to warn him without letting him know that she's alive. And I'm like, well, that's a good idea actually. I don't mind that.
I'm just saying. Random girlfriend in Europe. We have no idea where Brooklyn is.
Jeez, how many of our male characters are getting cucked in this season?
It's so funny that you even mentioned that, right? Because I saw somebody also say in like the comments, they were like, Brooklyn faked her death to get out of the love triangle she was in.
Oh, she might have.
It's not even hold on a second. It's not even a love triangle anymore. It's a love square at this point.
It is. It's a love square. It's a love quadrilogy, bro. It's like nah.
If you want to get technically there's an outside line too, because there's Bumpy there.
You know what? I 100% want to say that I unfortunately now that I was joking before, but now I am like fully convinced that you boys are right. That like the Ben's secret girlfriend who we never speak of and never talk about.
It would kind of make sense
is Brooklyn.
He never really gave us a name. He never really gave us a description. It was just some vague girlfriend in Europe.
That's right. Just a cute little bit of trivia, but I think that's what it is.
When he said that she was in Europe, he didn't sound too confident about that.
No, well, the funny thing is, like, yeah, actually, you're right. You're totally right.
He might not actually know where she's at. So it very well could be Brooklyn, kind of.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're 100%
to check in on the group.
I think you're right. Absolutely, actually, I think you're right. And it's either Brooklyn or it's the Atrociraptor girl just texting and like never like.
Love that. I just like how
okay. The Atrociraptor girl left at the end because she's actually in love with Ben.
Oh Jesus Christ! She's like, no, I can't bring myself to kill him.
She's like, I can't kill my boyfriend.
Oh, this has already gone off the rails. This is record time, boys.
What were you gonna say?
No,
I just find it funny how that when he had interactions with Yas or Sammy, Ben, right? He mentioned about I had a girlfriend. What, Ben? You had girls? Oh
yeah, they're shocked.
Way. To be fair, Ben went from kind of like the scrawny kid to like the big Chad dude.
Oh, bro, everybody was like, bro, did you leave any growth space for the rest of us?
He was kind of the bigger Chad
he was the
dude
guy
of Camp Cretaceous, but it's definitely Ben now.
Oh, absolutely.
Ben has knocked Kenji off his throne.
And a certain someone calls him a homeless guy.
I know. I was like, oh, got you, Dan.
He's homeless though. He's living out of a van. He's a hippie.
You don't see now. No. See now he's homeless because he lost the van.
He's at college, right?
Yeah. So he's got a dorm, I think, maybe.
So it's not really homeless.
No.
I don't think he's paying tuition. I think that dorm is gone, bro. He lost the contract. But all I'm saying is, there's a lot going on here. A few things. Okay, the Dino Tracker website was mentioned through Brooklyn's computer in her.
How do we all feel about her having a secret?
Dark Jurassic, is it?
Dark Jurassic. It's just. I'm sorry. That's a goofy.
Wait, hold on a second, guys. Speaking of Dark Jurassic, where is that Dark Jurassic website that's supposed to come out?
Yeah, like the interactive website. You know
what? www.darkjurassic.com.
Someone did that somebody did like a Reddit thread of like an actual legit like one, and people started posting theories on there. Like it's actually on Reddit. You can actually find it.
Crazy. I actually saw one where someone posted, "What if Dr. Wu cloned the campers?"
The campers.
Nonsense.
Yep.
Okay, the only thing I see is from Jurassicpedia. Dark Jurassic is an online tracking of the device. Just give it a description. Dang it.
Damn.
Dang it. Dang it! Someone needs to get their job done. Yeah, I find it funny because that's kind of like one of those things where at the end of Jurassic Park in the credits they have like one dude listed as like the dino handler.
Dino.
This is like a little joke that they kind of toss in the credits, and it's like, you had one job, bro.
Brother, please.
One job.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, and Big Rock was mentioned. Why there's the
in the dino
safe
therapy section, right?
I was about to say, yeah. What do you boys think about all the immersion dino therapy? How you feeling on all
I
that?
feel like they're gonna end up being safe
I
houses.
did mention that there's such a phobia, right?
Mm.
There's such a
Yeah,
phobia
and
for
the
the
thing
fear,
is,
right?
yeah, and it feels
like,
real.
yeah.
It does feel real, but I saw so many people like laughing at it and being like, "Oh, dude, that's ridiculous, bro." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Do you know
God.
phobia? Basically, look, I'm scared of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
again, it makes sense.
I did ask Dan, and I don't know if y'all saw it.
Now, what is that?
Daniel Kahn was saying some stuff in Japanese. I don't speak
Ah, yes.
fluent Japanese. I can have random outlier words if you want to talk about that.
I was gonna say who does.
But he was starting to say something.
Mm-hmm.
What was he? What
I did watch in my version of like the website I watched it, right. They did make a subtitles of like what he's saying, but I forgot what he said.
Because Netflix I think it just has him like speaking Japanese. It's like that doesn't
amazing subtitle design.
bang noise.
Yeah, I think whatever it was pretty unremarkable because I remember I was watching the Gaming Beaver watch it last night, and he actually speaks Japanese. And
he moved to Japan, right?
Yeah, moved to Japan. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hold on. It's bloody Therodrakian. Yeah, no. I think he didn't. I think he's kind of repeated what he said, and it wasn't like anything like super like.
I think it might have been he was saying something in Japanese, then he just repeated himself in English because Kenji.
No, of course.
Then,
well, he just doesn't want to speak.
Y'all are all overlooking the big bad guy. It's so obvious. Bobby Newblood.
Damn, you're right, Bobby Newblood.
Using sticky mullets.
The whole show, and we're all overlooking him.
That's right.
I did show you Jack. I did show you a post where there's concept art for him, and one of them looks like what's his name again? Dan calls him like a specific. He looks like a specific guy.
Oh, did you? Oh no.
Let me go look it up. He did say something that he looks like a certain someone.
Oh no. Where did that go? Where was that?
He said he looks. One of them said that he looks like Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
here we go.
Like I said earlier, Darius was hit the hardest by Brooklyn's death. I'm sorry. Kenji went through it, and he definitely was mopey in this. But I feel like he accepted it. And the only part where he kind of stopped really kind of accepting it is whenever they were kind of like, oh, her death wasn't just some rogue Allosaurus.
And they were like, nah, it's all good. Actually,
Wait, speaking of Kenji, you guys still talking about that thing? I'll let you guys finish.
But Darius, he was in rough shape. He was.
Oh, absolutely.
I was like, wow, that's some heavy theming.
It's hard.
Heavy heartbreaking stuff.
Because you see how many voicemails he left her.
Man was going ham there. He was just like, hey.
Probably 90% of those voicemails would be, oh, Brooklyn, I miss you so much. Even though I will be just talking to a dead corpse right now.
Damn, breaking my heart. Man.
Although you know what's really funny to think about?
Do tell.
That guy that saved them had Brooklyn's phone the whole time, so he was receiving all of those calls.
Oh,
and I gotta say, that's the strongest phone I've ever had with that big of a battery life.
So he must have just been getting in his car one day, and it's another call from some dude named Dino Nerd, and he's like,
yeah, just dinging.
This dude.
Who's this man just sending these voices?
Well, he would know who Darius is. He's like, when do I tell him? Do I pick up the phone?
And also, like, it's got a like wallpaper background on there and stuff like that. So he would probably know what's going on.
Did he just like toss the phone in a safe somewhere? I mean, like,
I
what did
mean, he would have,
do?
he would have taken it home, made sure that like it wouldn't have been found out.
And it's like that dude was just, he had a strong resistance to just not. I get like 8 spam. I get like the same number calls me twice. I pick it up. That dude got like 130 something calls from Darius and just was like, "I'm gonna let it ring."
Well, you remember, like he couldn't get into the phone. He couldn't like unlock it.
You can still answer a call with the phone locked though.
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's right.
maybe.
Yeah.
I've never.
Hey,
I've
Eric,
tried
remember
that.
that part in the first episode? Remember that part in the first episode where Darius received these deleted messages in his phone, and he just wants to delete everything. Message deleted. Message.
The 7 messages on his landline.
Message.
I think those were just messages from his like brother and mother. That were just like,
that cheeky boy hasn't called home
Wait, hold
in
on.
forever.
I did mention,
his brother
I did mention
was
about
like
one-
in the middle of calling him when he picked up, so he was probably leaving another message.
Could you imagine though if it was like somehow like all the plot calls and all the answers to every problem we'll have in the rest of the season? Can you imagine it's like Brooklyn actually calling you, just be like, "Hey, listen, I know I faked my death, but like," and she calls back later on, being like, "Listen, there's someone after you. Her name is this,"
I'm
and like
still
just
alive.
deletes it. Yeah,
He's like,
I lost an arm.
Wait, then Darius later found out. Wait, sorry, telling me you were alive this whole time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I called you many times, but you never
I called
answered.
you 7 times.
I called
and
you
didn't
7
pick up.
times specifically on this day, and he's like, "Oh, delete." She'll one of them be like, "Hey, this guy took my phone and has all the answers in it. Hey, listen, I'm so sorry. I actually do like you now. Like, please don't feel bad. He just deleted them all before
I'm
you even
being-
listened to them."
I'm being honest. In Camp Cretaceous, Darius and Brooklyn would have made a better couple than Kenji and Brooklyn.
Well, I mean, I guess
technically,
That's all I'm saying. They were definitely way closer than Kenji and Brooklyn.
I mean, to be fair, man, I guess you're getting your, you're getting your wish now, man. You and a half
You
of
know
the rest
what?
of them blood.
Actually, Eric, you have a very good point. And from the right start, they do have a bit of Darius and Brooklyn do have chemistry because you see them in the gyrosphere in the first season. They had some interactions. Then we just have Kenji and Brooklyn out of nowhere, like, huh?
I mean, hey man, here's the thing. Darius might have liked it, but Kenji made the move, bro, and that's how it goes. That's how it is in life, man. You make a move and you don't succeed, or you let someone else take over, bro.
Oh wait, speaking of Kenji, I wanna Eric, what are your thoughts on the new actor for Kenji? It's not Ryan Porter anymore, right?
Honestly,
No.
it kind of makes sense. He sounds very similar, but he sounds a bit older, and it works.
I know I said this to Jack yesterday, but I can't help but no. I'm nothing bad with the new actor. I think he plays a good enough
I don't get it.
Kenji impression. But I did tell this to Jack. Why does he? I did tell this to Jack, but I haven't told you. He does sound like his voice. There are some moments where I feel like, why does it sound like that? He's like, Darius, where were you when Brooklyn was gone? You said you were there.
He was emotional, and he's also gone through a lot of puberty since then,
And
bro.
think about Kenji lost Brooklyn.
That's
That
right.
was it.
Yeah.
Yes,
And then
sir.
Darius
all the places to
Darius
do that.
lost Brooklyn. He lost Kenji. Everybody else moved away. They kind of stopped talking with him. He went out into the woods and started living on his own, near no one. He wanted
true.
nothing to do with anyone. He was
Kind of breaks your heart a bit when you think about it like that.
He was not hit the hardest by Brooklyn's death. He stopped
hold on.
talking to his family. I mean,
There's even a moment that Kenji said that, oh, maybe I'm the better son because I actually answer the calls from my mom.
Well, I mean, no, he goes on to say it's like, well, no, like you think that
All
the woman
she
who
did
took me in
to-
and all she did for me, I wouldn't call her every day. I was
the
like,
least I
nah,
could
that
do
makes
is call her once a month or whatever.
sense. Yeah, I wouldn't call her every single week. I was like, yeah, good boy, Kenji.
And I like just like how out of all the places it's done with conversation like, oh, where were you when she was gone? Out of all the places, you do it in an area that could get both of you killed, like
on a cliff.
in the
Yeah,
middle of the
I had
hike.
safety ropes.
And then he's like, oh, but because you were her girlfriend, why were you there? And he just pushes them away.
Although I will say he kind of convinced Kenji real easily.
Oh well,
I was expecting a little bit more of a fight from Kenji, but whatever.
No, that makes more sense because he's right though in a way. Like he did kind of like he did kind of like dash on her. He was like, nah, you know what? This isn't working out anymore, girl. I can't be with you if you ain't gonna be here with me. And I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which kind of broke my heart, but
Well, yeah, that's right. They did mention that they tried to convince Kenji to go back to his dad. However, when they meet his dad, he's just planting his Minecraft farm at his area. The in order to you need the information to know where Brooklyn
his
is.
farm, his hemp farm.
Yes,
his kale farm.
he tries to when he wants hey, Dad, we need to know where Brooklyn. We need more information about Brooklyn is, and then the Nokon's like, okay, son, as you can see, if you want information on Brooklyn, you have to join my empire and
You
build
joined my new club. Oh, it's brilliant. I loved it.
not the sandwich again.
I'm bringing that up in a little bit. We'll bring that up in a little bit. Everybody gets a sneak peek at this at my wonderful Google Slide ability.
Oh shit!
I love Google Slides. I'm good at using it.
It's to the point that and then it's like, okay, fine, son. So just to prevent you from getting stressed, I'll actually tell you. You don't have to join some stupid business or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was
Well, the thing is, I give him his credit because he was like, "No, this is it. My son's literally about to walk out of my life, and there's nothing I can do about it."
yeah. He. I felt that he actually had a moment where he was going to turn good.
Yeah, he was like, "Yeah, son,
I
just stay for a
actually
bit, please." I
felt
was like,
like-
"Oh."
I felt like he was very human in that moment, where he wasn't just some businessman dude. He was like, my son's got a point. I was never there for him for any of his life.
And he seems like he's about to be finally done with me. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to basically blackmail him into working with me to learn about how his friend died. So I think he had a moment of clarity where he was like, I'm
I mean, like I said previously, back in the day, right? When I saw season 5, and he's seeing him trying to get I hear people wanting him that redemption. I'm just like, guy using dinosaurs to trying to commit attempted murder on 6 minors. Should we really?
We're not minors anymore.
Not anymore.
They're older than me. Hey, actually, how old are they? I have no idea.
They're over 18.
I think that Darius is supposed to, believe it or not, be apparently 12 during Camp Cretaceous, so this is 6 years later, so he's supposed to be 18.
So
12. Insane.
Wow, he is older than me.
Insane.
So a bunch of 12-year-olds are able to do that on an island.
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, thing is, no, Darius is the youngest, and the rest of them are 14 to 15. So 13 to 14.
Oh, Darius the youngest.
Darius is the youngest, so yeah, no, it's wild to me. Apparently, Kenji and Yaz are 15 in Camp Cretaceous. Ben and Brooklyn are 13, and then
Okay,
Sammy is 14.
Kenji's stickers are gonna play a major part in season 2.
Oh yeah, the sticker. And the best part, they
I
go in the
want them to
dark.
bring back his stickers. Those are funny. Those were funny. You can't climb anything.
You can't climb.
You can't count me in.
Well, I can't handle that joke.
Okay, and they're going in the ocean. Do you think we'll see Mosasaurus again? By any luck of the draw, any chance?
Mosasaurus, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Unfortunately, not unless because think about it. If you know that thing's in the water, why would you want to go back to it?
They're getting on a boat, though.
But if you saw the stickers in Ben's thing, apparently one of them said a secret Manticorp underwater facility, and I'm like, ooh, there's some news. So a little bit of a thread for season 2, maybe, perhaps.
I did mention. I showed you that one of them is Invaders Among Us.
Yeah. I saw that this morning. I was like,
Ben is about as tinfoil hat as us. He's making theories about the show as it goes along too.
Oh, rare occurrence, I assure you.
Okay, guys, hear me out.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw a lot of people.
I don't have any tinfoil on my head.
Yeah. Oh, that's wild.
Under his beanie was tinfoil. It was lined with tinfoil.
And another one apart is that one of his theories is that Sammy could be one of the suspects.
No,
and that is logical thinking.
No, they ruled.
Once a spy, always a spy.
Sammy's not a spy anymore.
No.
Obviously.
Although, what's going on with her and her family?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Guys, Eric, what's your thoughts on this Suchomimus? Well, it appeared for 1 minute.
It got one kill. It got one kill. I'll give you that. it killed like one background DPW
Nah.
officer behind some barrels.
Of course.
I like it. I'm glad that it was brought in. We know it exists.
I really like its design. I just show like Jack how the the full model, how it's made and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it looks
And-
really good.
I
It
was
looks
going to
really
ask y'all if that was either Tsukio Mimus or Irator or
Irritator.
Irritator. Very irritating.
This is an
It's
irritator.
irritating because we haven't got into the franchise yet.
I was going to ask
Yeah.
which one it was, but apparently it's Tsukio Mimus.
I do like its design. I actually prefer this design over. This is a hot take. I actually prefer this design over the website one. I don't know. The colors look more unique, in my opinion.
He's cooking.
I tell you what, Jurassic World Evolution design will always be number one.
Peak, he says. Peak.
Well, that's until we wait until Frontier adds these Beckle Spinnex to go Pecky in the game.
2 or
Yeah.
3.
God,
Or
this
3, who knows?
Sorry, I'm just. Oh,
Wait, hold on. Have you guys noticed that? I'm not sure if you are familiar with the toys, but there's this toy for Chaos Theory. It's a Majungasaurus, and its name, right? It has a name. It's Major.
Major. Oh my god.
Majungasaurus.
You have everything in your house. But there was this Majungasaurus toy they made, and it was a very different design compared to Mattel's previous Majungasaurus toy.
Oh,
And apparently, it seems like it could be an actual that species in the show. However,
okay,
one
I'm
problem.
thinking since they're going somewhere, it might not be season 1, but there might be something with it with season 2.
So
Well, here's
technically-
the thing again. Yeah, the show has been marketed as a globe-trotting adventure, right? And I said this again last night as a joke, but god damn, do I hope they make it over to my bloody country, bro. They have the Australian outback already rendered from season 4 of Game Cretaceous. Just do it, boys. Do it, you cowards.
Australia. They want
Give us some bloody Australovanators, bro. Give us some of those.
Australovinator.
That's the one. Thank God. Jesus.
The one, I think it was in Evolution 2, right?
There's-
That's the one. I mean,
You
it's
know,
currently.
okay, this might make you happy. There was a species of Allosaurus found in Australia. So
Ooh, exciting.
technically, if you want to get real technical, we've already
There we go. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. Jesus Christ.
Australian
do.
species.
Yeah. I actually do have cousins that live in Australia. I think they live in Perth.
Wow. Local references. So,
We'll pay them a visit.
wow.
You
Yeah,
won't
so
know me, but
yeah, so to answer your question there, though, Eric, about Semi's parents, I think it's just a sad case of that, like they probably don't approve of her choice and partner, because like when they first were reunited at the end of this last show, like of course, like it was like the rush of being like, oh, here's my daughter, oh, she's found a friend, maybe this will just pass in time, but clearly it didn't, and so I think that they've kind of like don't want to talk to her anymore because they think it's too out there for her to be liking somebody else, which kind of breaks your heart a little bit. And that's why she's so upset when later on she's like, what do you want me to talk about, Darius? Said that my family won't talk to me. I was like, damn, that's rough, man.
Oh,
That's
speaking of Sammy, remember that part where
you know
there's
what?
Mm.
You know what?
What?
People have been yelling about how these kids shows and whatever, and how Bluey has deep messages of whatever parenting or whatever. This show has some deeper messages than that. I don't want
absolutely.
anybody crap on this show for messages.
That's right. Get out of here, everybody.
Backhand you personally if you do that.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, no, that's what I believe that was, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit extra layer for Sammy, because then even Yaz apparently was starting to pull away, and I was like, oh, that's sad. Just like they're all grown up now, and they're all slowly losing everything and everyone they ever care about. Damn.
They're back together now.
Reese.
Yeah, no, because like even like apparently I think it's only Darius's mom really who's still mentioned as being like a conscious parent who's trying to like actually check in with their kid, because like everyone else is like, nah.
Although I don't
Nah.
really know what. Well, to be fair,
Mm.
who do we count as Kenji's parent?
Well, that's the sad thing. I guess now technically we have to count Darius's mom, bro, because like his dad's dead, his mom's probably left, is probably.
I have no idea what happened to his mom. His mom could just.
I assume she's just kind of run off and it's just I completely out of contact and he'll never see her again, which
there's probably a solid chance that you just passed away from whatever.
Could be.
Childbirth, maybe. Who knows? I mean, there's all.
Bruh. Honestly, that sad bloody
What's
photo
important
from the
is that
first
she's
show.
not in the picture.
Of course, she's not even in the show, bro.
No, even
Disney
didn't even make it.
took
Didn't
the
even
Disney
make concept
character.
art. No concept art. No character model. So.
Yep. You're not in concept, bro. You're not in the show.
Hey, they took the Disney approach. Kill all the parents. We don't need them.
Yeah, we get rid of them all. Don't want them. Don't need
Let's
them.
do Bambi all over again.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold up, Jack.
Yes.
Remember the speaking of Sammy. Remember that part when Bumpy was released, and then she uses her mallet and hits the truck of like what's that douchebag's name again?
Oh, it's Carl.
He's like,
Oh, bro.
World.
Honestly, I liked Carl way more than I probably should have. Like, I know they were trying to make him the villain, but I was like when he started like grizzling through the back of his throat, like the land animal's head mounted on my wall. I was like, dude,
Carl.
yeah, Carl,
Carl.
no, Carl.
Carl. Why don't you
That
play
doesn't
games
just-
with big cats?
Oh,
Carl,
God.
cheetahs.
Jesus. Oh,
You know
these
what's the
big
problem?
dinosaurs.
it's
What's the
like
problem?
I want this little shit to be removed from my land, even though I see it's like he just hits the truck, right? But the problem is that I look at the truck. It's fine, bro.
Yeah, truck's unscathed. It's not damaged at all.
He drove it away and then drove it back, so it was fine.
Yeah, no, it
fine.
was
So
sparkly.
you're
dude.
literally just threatening an ankylosaurus for nothing.
The vicious carnivore.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
So is he dead?
Yeah, no, he's
Yes.
gone, bro. You trust
Where's
his bloody
he dead?
mold
You
that
see it
boy.
like hand
Yeah.
hanging at the door of the car, right?
They're like,
That's right.
oh, look at this jerk character. Maybe he plays a part. No, he's dead like 5 minutes
Nah.
later. He's like,
He's out, bro. No pies for him.
honestly though, poor Carl. He might have been a jackbutt, but he kind of didn't deserve to die.
I
Only the
mean,
problem-
probably not.
Okay, maybe
The
a
saddest thing
little,
about him,
but
right?
still.
You know what's
Maybe
the
not,
saddest thing
maybe
about
not.
him? He never got the pie.
Nah, didn't get no pie. No pie
No
for
pie.
Carl.
Nobody got no pie.
You get
Yeah,
no
for the
pie.
chat, boys.
Knock it over?
F in the chat, everyone.
Did Charles Rapper might have gotten some pie? Yes.
I mean, no, I didn't want the pie. I knocked it off the pie off the table. I was just like
Everybody in the
pie for
comment
me, you know?
section, press F for pie.
Pie. I just like how that
That is the greatest loss in the show.
Jesus Christ.
we live in a community where we mourn over a pie over people.
Well, okay. To be fair, who important died?
Brooklyn?
She's not dead.
Brooklyn.
But that was the whole premise of the show, though.
Well, she's not dead. So do we really
Not
count it as a
dead.
death?
Not dead.
Okay.
Nah, not dead.
And did y'all notice how the whole time with everybody except for Ben, she was kind of on her phone looking at stuff, doing stuff. You know?
I mean, wait, was she doing that for Yaz? I don't know if she was doing that for Yaz. Was she doing that for Yaz? Was she doing that for Sammy?
But she did find the dinosaur sanctuary place.
Mm.
It was
Bison?
talking about the site
wait,
that
no.
Ben showed her,
The-
which was
the
Dark
other-
Jurassic, of course.
Of course.
Well, you're
So-
talking about
so-
like the area where like it's just a cage full of these dinosaurs with white eyes.
That was just because it was night. I'm gonna be honest.
So yeah, exactly. Because I saw people in the comments of Beaver's video being like, "Oh, dude, something weird's going on with all the dinosaurs in the show, bro. Like, they'll still be in mind control." And it's like, nah, dude. Well, the thing is, like the thing about it, those dinosaurs have been out in the wild now for maybe 4 years by this point, if nearly that, you know. So they're all used to seeing headlights and stuff, bro. Like that's not gonna surprise them anymore, you know.
So you come across you're driving and you see a deer. You're supposed to hit the deer instead of swerve off in the ditch. You're driving, you see a moose. You're supposed to swerve off in a ditch and not hit the moose. What if you see a sauropod? Are you just screwed?
Wait, hold on a second.
I believe so.
There's no brakes. What do you
Remember
just
that
spray?
there's that Dino Tracker video where there's like there's this car in front of them and it's just a bunch of trikes passing by.
In the Pseudoceratops, Ben almost hit in the Pseudoceratops. So
Oh yeah.
I was curious
It's like
about.
inches away.
Speaking of deers, right? You know how you mentioned about like deers, you had this like them on the road. I remember someone in the in like a Dominion clip. Remember, there's the scene Therizinosaurus like killing the deer.
Wax the deer away.
I know. I saw a comment that someone's like, "Oh, why is the deer not moving why is the deer not moving when there's a big ass Therizinosaurus? Guys, this is the same animal that just stares at you in front of a truck and gets hit by it.
Well, okay, I'm being honest with that. Why have deer are so dumb animals? A twig
Dumb
snap,
animals.
Twig snap. Oh no!
They hear a single leaf and they go sprinting, but they see an 8-ton solid steel Goliath truck barely towards them, and they're just like, "Arr!" You're like, "What the?"
Basically, when they just see big truck, they're just like,
"I'll fight you."
Boys, wow.
Like, really?
like that.
Oh, that's what. If we did think about it, though, if they didn't do that, then we wouldn't have the expression "deer caught in headlights."
Okay, is Brooklyn a clone though?
Yo, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Split second part of me when I first saw her, I was like, "Oh my god, the clone, the clone!"
They were joking about it, but
They was joking, but
Why are you guys so obsessed with cloning people?
because, bro, the untapped possibilities, bro.
I remember
he's the only human clone? Question mark?
Jack, I talked with you yesterday about my series, right? How you gave an idea that Hammond is a clone from a Amber necklace.
Okay, since we're going with bizarre ideas,
Oh, here we go.
the whole camp, they went, what was that, the whole west, pretty much almost a lot of southwestern states.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really go into like Oregon or Washington. Did they even go into California? I don't think they did. They stayed in like Wyoming, Texas, Nevada, maybe.
Yeah.
So they could have picked up a few people, including the Kirby's.
Bro, that would have
I
been
know
wild.
where this is going.
That would have actually been maybe not even like just like main characters, just like some random background nod-off characters.
Well, here's the thing, right? We still technically did not get a resolution as to like why they were being hunted in the first place. Like we assume that it's because Brooklyn is involved and she's a double agent, she's been found out, right? And they're maybe trying to do that. But I think that it's going to be something a little bit more different and a little bit more sinister than that, right? I think I mentioned this to you, Eric, and maybe Anson, but I think what's happened is that she's so far deep in the espionage and stuff like that she's had to like prove her loyalty to like whoever she's working for. So she like ratted out all of her previous friends like locations and stuff, but she trusted them to like know how to survive through it. That's what I genuinely think is going on.
Yeah, she had that crazy man bulletin board.
Well, here's the thing, right? People are like, "Oh, bro, cool. Brooklyn's gonna be the villain of next season." I'm like, they wouldn't. I would love to see it, but they wouldn't. They won't do it, bro.
That would be too weird.
I mean, although think about it, would it be weird or would it be cool that like someone like you were
cool,
really
but
good friends with kind of like betrays you and is trying to like actively bring you down? Like that would be interesting. I would like to see that actually.
Yeah, that would be an interesting idea. Maybe like she's a triple agent. Let's be honest. That's what it's going to end up being. She's a like triple agent or something.
Or like we know though for a fact that she's not going to be like like actually being bad and stuff. Even though to be fair, bro, she do be having like millions of dollars.
Let's lock him in
saw
a room with 4 deadly theropod dinosaurs. Just leave it at that. Or let's get a real gun and just shoot him.
Yeah.
I know it probably is dark, but a lot of the problems in the show could have been solved if one person had like a real gun. Or better yet, non-stormtrooper aim.
Non-stormtrooper aim, no. But then the show couldn't. But like again, of course, my boy Ryan George.
All I'm saying is that Carnotaurus on the last episode, they were like point blank range, and they were missing.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Really.
That is true. That made me chuckle a little bit.
Bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, man, like you got to remember, if they all had accurate aiming, like then the show couldn't happen.
They only have accurate aiming whenever the plot applies for it.
Oh, it demands it, bro. Demands it.
Yeah, like whenever they're shooting the tires.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Literal perfection. Except for that one guy. That one guy missed. He was an idiot. But we don't talk about him. But that other guy.
You mean the part where they shoot the tires and they're like, "Oh yay, DPW's here to rescue us."
They're like, haha, you thought.
On the bridge to the supposedly safe anti-dinosaur island.
Well, you remember it was sabotage. The fucking sabotage, baby.
Yeah.
Remember the time there's the scene when they were like when the Beckel Spinex, both Beckel Spinex and the three, Sammy, Ben were put in the lake. No, not like ocean. How is this Beckel Spinex having the best holding breath ever?
Oh my god, bro, that thing was drowning for like a solid 14 minutes, bro. It's
How did
crazy.
it not get into the van?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's just like swinging around. It's like, bro, I don't know how to swim, bro. I'm drowning here. I'm dying. Somebody help me, right?
Wait, hold on a second. I think I can explain why it can able to hold its breath that long. It drank the Minecraft potion, the Minecraft potion.
Not the Minecraft potion. Oh my god. Sorry. These bloody
Jack, you did mention about that scene being like very scary to you. It is.
Dinosaurs, they have big lungs, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. No, bro. Like honestly, that one was like thalassophobic, bro. It was like, dude, you're trapped under the water with this big bloody thing with big teeth about to eat you outside. Like, what else are you gonna do?
And Sammy and Yaz they did the 180 on the dinosaur trauma thing. They just swap places a little bit.
Well, no, I thought it was fun. Like they started like slowly being like that. Yeah, it's like Yaz is like becoming more confident, and Sammy's needing her a little bit more now, and it kind of brings them back together. I was like, oh, that's sweet, that's cute. I like that.
They're going strong. They're the only couple that's somewhat.
I know, bro. The only couple doesn't have to be involved with a bloody love triangle now, bro. It's crazy.
Or a mystery girlfriend.
Love quadrilogy. Yeah, that's right. Mystery girlfriend.
Brooklyn.
Bro, you've unfortunately, dude, you've 100% convinced me, bro, that the mystery girlfriend is Brooklyn trying to keep in touch with him and see if he's alive and okay. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, and he's gonna be so heartbroken when he finds out that he's in a love quadrilogy. Then
Gary's just like, if I really loved Brooklyn, and then he's like, I got a girlfriend, and then Brooklyn's like, no, that was me.
That was me. Sorry, bro. Like, dude, now that'll be a hilarious part to see. I'll quite enjoy that. Yeah, no, I will like that.
Dude, Kenji's mad at Darius because Darius fell in love with Brooklyn.
Bro.
Then Brooklyn's catfishing Ben, and then they're gonna be mad at Ben.
Basically, all three of the males are getting cucked. All three of the male characters are getting cucked.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
Well, since we're in the topic of that scene with the Beckel Spinex, since we're in spoiler territory, I can say this. There's two of them. There's two of them. I think they both have names. I think there's brunette and blondie. If you don't know which one is which, brunette is the one with the red markings on the face, while the other one, blondie, doesn't have any red markings.
Which is fascinating because it's fascinating that you said that because like you'd think that the brunette one would be the one that's literally a brown color.
But it has a bit of brownish red, so technically.
Oh, brother, it's. I looked at it last night. That second one, bro, it is fully brown, bro. It's like, call that one brunette, call the other one blonde because of its blonde underbelly or something, bro. It's like someone do something.
Easier for anybody who has seen the show. Which one is the one that was kind of passed out in the trailer?
Sorry, I'm going through it here.
Wait, what was your question again?
I was about to say.
Was it brunette or blondie that was the one?
I believe because brunette is the one that was at like blocking the gate, the exit. Brunette is the one that was chasing them, like terrorizing in the dino therapy area. So, and I remember correctly, the brunette is the one that fell into the ocean. So,
right.
That's your answer.
Gotcha.
I like the creativity of this name because like brunette, blondie both start with B. Beckel Spinex starts with B.
Originality. Love hearing that. So tell me, boys, right? Were you surprised? It's a strange side question. Were you surprised at like the lack of pteranodons, like an aerial flyers we had in the show? Because we saw them twice, if I recall correctly. Like,
yeah,
one's flying
one scene is that it snatched the compy, and the other one is like
over the campus
at Ben's dorm.
Yeah, Dino Wade his homework. It's like, dude, what? That's wild. It's funny.
Speaking of that scene, right? Could you imagine like all the hard work you made
on your exam,
and then it's all wasted because a pteranodon got curious at your
dog? I would be shitting bricks, bro, kicking people in the head. Shiny. No way.
The project was too
shiny. Clearly, absolutely, it was a tragedy.
Well, at least they should appreciate that it's not Quetzalcoatlus. I'm pretty sure because I remember there's the Quetzalcoatlus was still like in the area, the public area,
the public domain.
Maybe. Don't quite know. Maybe it escaped. Maybe it
Wait,
didn't.
how did the Quetzalcoatlus end up in the public domain? Did they sell did Biosyn sell the genomes?
Well, no, I've spoken with Eric about this before, but I believe the theory that I have working is that like Biosyn was intentionally releasing creatures like the Nazutoceratops, the Quetzalcoatlus, and like all of their like kind of their own ones too, in order to inflate the problem outside and like make InGen look even worse, because the general public, bro, they don't really know like who has like what like creatures and stuff were released. You know, they just see dinosaurs and think, oh, InGen did it. So like that would have been a really good way of doing it. You know.
Oh, especially Quetzalcoatl, that would cause a lot of damage.
Bro, absolutely, bruv. Like that,
Oh,
like
hold on a
that's like
second.
public enemy
Then-
#1, bro.
That just really shows how what kind of I remember that yeah, this is Dodson we're talking about. Dodson's like, oh, we can do something better than whatever nonsense Hammond did.
I'm all for him in that aspect, bro. I was loving bloody.
I guess
Dawson's
spoilers
follow
to
that.
anyone who hasn't seen Dominion, which is fair enough. I know a lot of people who haven't really seen it.
Apparently not. You all are haters.
No, I'm not.
But
No, not you.
they have
You're a good boy.
Dotson. They have Dotson there.
Yeah.
They have dots in there. See, nobody
Dodson.
cared.
We got Dodson here. Nobody cares.
See, nobody cared.
Nobody cares.
That's the idea, wasn't it?
Okay.
I remember so many people saying that at the time. I was like, oh, y'all are mean.
Shaving cream was behind it.
Technically, it was. Yes, technically.
And I like his dad because, think about it. Who was the one that started everything?
Yeah.
Do
No, that's fair.
Because we
Yeah.
saw this in Camp Cretaceous.
He technically started everything. Like in the very first beginning of Jurassic Park, he just hired Nedry to do a little trolling, and then
That is yeah, like that's always been one of the things I've always kind of had about this show is that like or Jurassic Park in general is that like you can go on all you want about like complex systems and everything that the weather and how it's all unpredictable and everything like that, but really at the end of the day, at the downfall of every single Jurassic Park or any sort of like dinosaur related project, it's always humans. It's always the human greed. It's always the human like avarice. Like there's no way to like just ensure that, because like if you think about it, it's all generated by the profits that you can make literally in every film. That is the carryover.
If you think about the message of the book, it's supposed to teach about like the dangers of like genetic modification and things like that. So
yeah, it's supposed to warn against the the danger of like the avarice of it all.
The misusing of human genetic modification. So I mean, it kind of makes sense that it's always humans.
So basically, the whole explanation about what's the problems of the whole series, money.
That's exactly right, though. Unfortunately, because if you literally think about it, it is 100% the through line. It's like the very first movie. It's like the shaving cream in the can and stuff like that, making money for Biosyn.
Oh yeah, it was
Second
mentioned
movie,
in
it's
Chaos
about
Theory,
the
right?
Second film, it's about getting the dinos off and making San Diego. Third movie, Billy tries to steal the eggs to fund the dig site. Fourth movie, it's the Indominus Rex trying to and then fifth movie, it's it's the black market deal thing, and then Dominion, it's the locust thing. So it's the money financial thing. It's always the source of it, all of
And in the second movie, you have the military.
the military not fussed at all, bro. They're there because they're getting a paycheck, bro. Like for them, it's Peter Ludlow having to reopen recoup the losses of InGen from the first film. Like that's the whole purpose of why they're looking for the dinosaurs. So I'm like, yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, damn, even as I'm playing Evolution 2, bro, it's all about the money, bro. Like my part can't work without the money I got.
And I mean, to be fair, whoever suggests Indominus Rex, idiot, they were.
I mean, to be fair, man.
There's
To be
almost
fair,
species of dinosaur, and then you could box off a part of the ocean and just make an aquarium.
true, but again, here's the thing. What's gonna sell them tickets, bruv? What's gonna sell them tickets? Is it gonna be a Stegoceratops, or the most dangerous hybridized creature of all the most dangerous creatures have ever lived, bro?
Or, and hear me out,
Uh-oh.
they don't do either, and they do something safer and more sane. I don't know, an aquatic park.
But wow, they already did that. They got the Mosasaurus. That's technically the biggest one they got.
Box off the ocean around parts of the ocean around the island. You don't think they have the technology for that? Come on.
Well, I mean, that's even the thing. It's like, then you just kind of make it into SeaWorld. People have technically already seen that, Whereas that, if you make a hybrid dinosaur, nobody's ever seen that before in the history of forever.
How many people have seen a megalodon in SeaWorld?
Yeah, true, but here's also the thing, right? It's a giant shark. People have seen sharks before. That's just like a bigger
No,
shark, and like that would kind of like run
No.
its like.
And remember what
pretty quick.
happened? What happened when we did Megalodon? Remember? Have you seen the two Meg movies?
Bro? I've seen them movies, bro. Good movies, bro.
Have you seen Jaws?
I mean, I've seen it on the screen of the Jurassic Park movie.
No, come on.
You know, Jack, you did tell me about you playing the Biosyn campaign, how you were losing money right away.
Remember that.
Boys, I'm physically playing the bloody Malta DLC right now as we're speaking on the second.
Really? You're playing it
Bro,
right now?
Bro, I
So
didn't want to say anything. If I could just hang on, if I could just pop this on. Hold on. Hang on, let me figure this out. Hold on. I've got to find this now. Hold on.
Disrespect. Wow.
It
So are we
was no
doing-
disrespect. It was no
Just keep
disrespect,
your
bro. It
priorities.
was
I see what you're
emotionally
playing.
it was emotional bloody contingency with it. Hang on.
It's like
hang
so
on.
we're doing it like those subways. Do you know those YouTube shorts, the Subway Surfers gameplay on the background on the background? Okay, we're doing that.
Oh, the brain rot. Just have it in the corner and you're just playing the game the whole interview.
I mean, like, we make it look easy, don't we? We had it making this boy look easy.
It's an 8-hour interview, but like.
Hey, bro, look, if it's making you feel better, bro, like everything's going wrong for me very fast.
All right. For the next 6 hours, everybody shut up.
6 hours, everybody. We will watch this man try to 5-star this park.
As we talk around, we will what? Oh, what's that? This interview is a bit boring.
Oh, everything's going wrong.
In the background here.
It's got so sidetracked.
All right. So as I was bringing up earlier, and I did bring up a picture earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what were they? I was about to call them the Kimberleys, but that's not their name. It's the Kirby's.
No, that's
The
not my
Kirby's.
name.
So,
That's
so
not
if
my
we
name.
got this idea of constant add-on characters to the group, we could get the Kirby's. Me and Jack may or may not have brought up an idea in our first interview with a pygmy John Hammond that only speaks in cat speak.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys love this theory about the John Hammond clone that whenever all he just says is just John Hammond. Every line that John Hammond said, even the damn, and then the part where he just screams into the phone.
He can only speak in like little aberrations, bro. He can't like because since he's like cloned from the end of his lifespan, he can only like remember the last few things Hammond said in his last few days of life. So he just speaks in all of his like iconic one lines.
So
As you can see, Roland Timbo, Paul.
We got the Kirby's. Now one of these is kind of a stick out because I don't have official fan art yet.
Lil Hammond over there.
Yeah, pygmy Hammond. It's a pygmy Hammond.
He's tiny.
He's a little guy.
River. Roland Jr. Do you remember where I placed his home at?
I want to say Texas.
Texas.
Texas, bro.
Was in Texas.
That's right. Me and my dinosaurs.
What if he randomly played some kind of uncle role in their life? He was kind of like.
So you think like Sammy could have like Uncle Roland? That
Yeah.
actually would be kind of crazy.
That would be a dope uncle.
I was gonna say, bro, that would kind of go kind of hard, bro. I ain't
If
gonna
Roland
lie.
was your uncle, you would be flexing that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Hunts ducks. My uncle killed a T-Rex.
My uncle hunts dinosaurs.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you again?
But like this idea where like he owns like this big old area of the land. Maybe she doesn't officially own the land. Maybe he owns the land and he's lending it to her.
You know, well, funny enough, because like again, I was so surprised when we got the magazine reveals of like the characters and stuff, like how it says like, oh, Sammy's got her own ranch now. I was like, but what happened? What happened to your parents' one? Like that was the whole thing. Like y'all were having like financial traumas and stuff, bro. What happened to the money? And to be fair, I was able to kind of figure out it was like, well, because the dinosaurs are all over the world now. There are various like setups like this on my screen here, like caged up little areas where you can keep them sedated and stuff like that. And like they would have like, if anything, because think about it, like back in the day, you had just Jurassic World was like your main supply buyer, but now you have like 100 people trying to like buy your meat and stuff like that. So they're probably doing fine.
Yeah, or maybe Jurassic World or Jurassic Park 2 money coming in, saving the day. Who knows?
I will never not somehow enjoy the fact that you call it Jurassic Park 2.
Yes.
I will never not enjoy that. I'm like, part of me wants to scream like it's the Lost World. Get it
Okay.
right.
To be fair, there are technically multiple films called The Lost World.
That is true, but that's why you called the Lost World a Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
And to be
Park:
fair-
The Lost World.
It
To
would
be fair, is
feel
there
a bit
any-
more suitable if it's just called Jurassic Park: The Lost World instead of just let's just call it The Lost World Jurassic Park. But put it in like the first words
I
in the
always call
title.
it Jurassic Park: The Lost World because that rolls off the tongue better. In the
Yeah,
Lost
I mean, to be
World,
fair, yeah, the Lost World Jurassic Park does sound a little simpler than like Jurassic Park: The Lost World. It's like, nah, I'm okay, actually.
But like, so he's got this land in Texas. That's what I kind of gave this character. Where he kind of buried his father, and he's just living out in Texas. If he
I
joined
like
the group,
that.
or maybe not necessarily join the group, because where's the last couple of episodes taking place?
The last few episodes they were at the dock, right?
But like,
Yeah,
in, like,
dogs.
so clearly
Oh.
they're at a coast. Are they in like?
Well, yeah, they're near. I believe someone was keeping track in the Beavers video yesterday. Like they started at California, they went up to Texas, and they went up to like upwards towards like Oregon, I think it was. I
So-
could be wrong.
Are they back at California, or are they on the east coast of Texas?
I believe they're going to be on the East Coast because wherever they're going, they're going to be able to get towards Malta from that side.
Yeah. So
This is going terribly. Don't do it. Don't you go there. Stop it. Stop. Stop. You're going to die.
this idea where I could kind of introduce him into his movie that way, where like he hears about all these dinosaurs escaping from the park, or not park, but the thing. So he's kind of like, well, guess they need some help, and he just goes there.
Here we go again. I was enjoying retirement.
Yeah, he's like, well, I guess I need to go shoot something.
Gotta go do some stuff, bro.
And you can't
Wow.
see his arm; it's hidden by Pygmy John Hammond. It's a prosthetic arm.
Just little Hammond.
We're just calling him Lil Hammond already. At this
Lil
point.
Hammond. Lil H.
This group, if this was the actual group in the show, would be a very interesting show.
Bruh, ain't nobody would watch it, bro, if Amanda Kirby was coming back.
Wait,
Ain't
you guys,
nobody.
here's a question for everyone. Do you think that Hammond, when he was young, do you think he was a soldier in World War II? He has to
I
be, right?
I do not believe so. No, I believe he was like a Scottish showman. Like he was always trying to be like the greatest showman, you know, like a circus performer. I believe that's what he wanted to try to be when he left Scotland. Because I think the what was it, the Trespasser, the Trespasser like memoirs of Hammond. They kind of go into that a bit.
So yeah, I don't really know about.
Because here's the thing: in Richard, the actor who played John Hammond, right? He actually served in the Royal Air Force during World War II. So
Mr. Richard Attenborough,
Richard,
Yeah.
I have a lot of respect for him. R.I.P.
of course.
Him and his brother, Richard and David.
David
of course.
Attenborough, he still lives to do Prehistoric Planet.
Love to hear it.
It's a dinosaur thing.
So back to with the chaos theory stuff. So, tell me this, though, boys. Right? Were you surprised that Manticore Island supposedly had just kind of went under?
Not really. They kind of came back, and someone probably ended up blabbing about it, and they're like, "What is this?" And they kind of went and investigated Manticore.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, 'cause, you know, you can't keep a secret island, I guess, like secret for like 5-6 years or whatever, without anybody knowing where the money's getting funneled to.
Although, I will give them. Well, yeah. Also, it was probably found in Daniel Kahn's assets somewhere, and they were like, "What is this island?" You go and check it out.
Yeah. By the way, Eric, by the way, Anson, what do you think of these?
Throw it on. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh damn! I did show you like the throwdown design I made, right? Because we were
Yeah.
talking-
Some of
you don't
these
know-
are pretty wild in here.
Yeah, Eric, if you don't know what I was talking about, me and Daniel, right, we had like a discussion about my series, and since he's the Matt Pat of Jurassic Park, so I decided to get advice from him on what we should do, what not to do, stuff like that.
So
Yeah,
Yeah, look, this one actually looks a little bit like the one you were showing me there. Look at that.
except my design looks less like an angry chihuahua. And
Oh God.
Oh Jesus! They're
Jesus
hunting.
Christ.
They're hunting. Oh no!
So
Oh Lord, no, the goat.
there was a power vacuum left at the end of the show. A huge power
Power.
vacuum for the
Oh,
DPW
absolutely.
in that entire region. The regional manager's just dead.
Yeah, and apparently been exposed as well. So like, I'm excited. Though. So here's the thing. What did you boys think about the DFW not being like evilly or cartoonishly corrupt, but like just like a bunch of dudes who like are tired of not having any like money and like they work getting very minimum wage to just kind of do their work, and like it makes sense to again. It's the whole reason why this whole thing here
Well,
would
the
even
government
happen in the
salary.
first place. Yeah, it's like What did you think of that?
I like the idea.
It's very.
Where-
You like that?
It's very.
And I do like it where it wasn't like, oh, the entire DPW's like this. It was just like a week.
Yeah, a small
Because if
faction,
they
which
were, like,
makes
they were,
sense.
Everyone in the DPW is like this. I'd kind of be like, what? Nah, I don't want to move. Also, question:
Yes, please.
Does Darius's old boss that we meet in the first episode, the old lady, does she
Yeah.
know Brooklyn is alive? And that's who
No,
she
I believe that is like her doing like an automatic voice translation message. She doesn't know who that actually is, but she probably thinks it's just someone trying to bring down the corruption within the DFW. That's what I believe that is. I don't think she knows it's Brooklyn. Otherwise, think about it. Why would she not tell Darius?
maybe Brooklyn told her not to.
Maybe.
There's a lot going into it. I mean, maybe
Hmm.
maybe Brooklyn's working with the DPW to help kind of bring these people out, and it's
Hmm.
part of
the deal.
it's where maybe she knows about it and she's kind of like has to keep it on the down low.
Hmm.
And
I could see that.
maybe that's why she's so sympathetic to Darius.
Yeah.
That's why maybe that's why Darius was put with her.
Side question, boys. Do you think this is a bit of a cheeky deal?
I'm a private collector of prestige dinosaurs. Contact
Contact
me if
me.
there's anything of interest.
For 2.2 million, right? I wonder if I just give him these.
Oh.
What if I just gave him
Well,
those, huh?
Both of them have negative traits.
Do it.
So,
Yeah. Well, you know what? Pleasure doing business, boyo. I mean,
one
not
of
me.
our paddocks has a lot of beastie young dinosaurs
Feisty
that
young
need other
dinosaurs, yeah,
dinosaurs to
we
keep them in check.
Fine, if y'all want them. Give you a bunch of galleys.
Give them all. Give them.
So
Give them all.
I'm gonna. So okay.
Okay.
You
Look at that.
lost-
Look at
You lost in this new series. You just lost it.
that. Yeah, we fell off the bandwagon fast.
You and Darius were suffering the same.
I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair,
maybe-
man.
Maybe not that equivalent, but you had a major loss.
I did have a significant loss when it comes to this show. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I am more excited than ever to see season 2, but I have a lot of rethinking to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can tell. You were
Oh,
losing.
looking forward to it.
You know, I can tell, Daniel, because you were losing your shit yesterday.
I was proper going through it because I had finally had someone to talk to about it, but I was like, nah, it's okay, boys, I'll figure it out.
I just love how that there's in the show, right? You know, just like Jack over here in Chaos Theory, they did mention that these dinosaurs are being sold to everywhere, and Darius mentioned Malaysia, so I'm just like, oh, Malaysia.
He's like, representation.
I have
if
I
you're
have all the places written down. Malaysia,
Malaysia.
the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, and Malta.
Malta.
Of course,
Saudi
baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Saudi Arabia makes a lot of sense
Of course.
because
Well, I was gonna say, yeah.
let's be honest, you'll get like the Saudi Arabian prince, and you'll just hire like boxers or whatever. And they'll
Well,
just,
funny enough, I'm pretty sure that was where the Atrociraptors were getting sold to in Dominion. Like that's where they were supposed to go before the whole like sting operation happened. Like they were getting sold to like an
Release them
Arabian
from the
prince.
cage.
Yeah. Well, they had to let him out. Oh
yeah,
my god.
and then I feel like Malta is probably most obviously.
Choose wisely, Jack. Oh,
Yeah, I know, right?
Malta.
Thanks, Isaac.
So there was a huge power vacuum left.
Oh,
whenever
it certainly
the
was.
Regional
Certainly
director
was.
died. So
Yo,
where do you think that will go? How do you think that will?
I was gonna say, what do you think? What do you reckon would happen if like Brooklyn were to take that over? What do you think if that's why? They
Hold on
let
a
her
second.
know.
Hold on a second. Jack.
Yeah.
One Helicocanthus for $100,000.
That's a bad price, baby. Getting me ripped off, bruh. Look at it. I'll do it though.
I run a small Polocanthus breeding farm, and this is one of our most valuable specimens.
Oh, valuable. Oh, say no more. Say no more. Just bought it. Don't worry about it. Sorry. We're distracted. now.
Distracted.
My
All right, let's
boy.
just-
My boys. I'm sorry.
Australopithecus.
My boys. Woo! Bought that
All right,
one. Sorry.
you think we can wrap this up a bit? Do we really have that much to talk about right now?
I will leave you with a 45-minute segment of just you playing this if you want.
Just had this 45 segment of Australian guy playing Jurassic World Evolution 2.
trying to speed run the next island, turn it into like a dino selling sanctuary.
But
You're close to 5 stars already.
Bro, I ain't even look at it, bro. Oh, seriously, no, but look at this. I'm close to 5 stars. I haven't even gone to the 3rd island yet.
What, Sente
I'm
Gideus?
I'm that much of a lunatic. I am that much of a lunatic. Look at that. I'm just going ham, bro. Sorry.
Wow.
Instead of you just going off the rails. You brought us on here thinking we were going to chat about the bloody chaos theory.
yeah, so Malta was mentioned in Chaos Theory. This probably
See, it's a
counts.
natural playoff. That's what we do.
Alright,
I'm sure
so
this
coming
counts.
together.
Bro, I swear, if ever one day we could all somehow get like better PCs, bro, I want to have like a speed run competition on the stream with you boys about trying to like 5-star
Oh,
these 3 islands.
Yeah,
as
I did
fast
tell
as
you that
possible.
how my new laptop over here, right? It can play Evolution 2 a bit. It can view
A
the
bit.
database.
You can look at the
You can view
species
the-
viewer.
I need a
You
new
can view the
laptop.
database and the species viewer. It's
Yeah.
actually much more smoother than the old PC. One
Oh,
downside,
that
you
is
can't
nice.
play.
Okay, if I tried to play Jurassic World Evolution 2 on the computer I record on, it would probably actually catch on fire.
Jesus Christ, boys, we need to get some new PCs, boys.
Come on,
Definitely.
guys, donate him $1,000. Donate.
Well,
Yeah, everybody
go
go fund
Patreon.
go fund him. We need to get that speed run.
I might
need to
actually
get that
start a Patreon. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you know, you make
So-
quality stuff, bro.
As you know, I've kind of gotten crazy with the whole.
Hold up,
movie
boys, I
ratings.
might have to go a bit. Someone's at
That's
my
all
front.
That's all right. I'm still here.
If you gotta go, you can go. All right, we'll just
Hi, Eric.
log them off. So as you know, I've kind of gone crazy with the red notebook, the red journal. So what I got as a plot here is after the events of Chaos Theory Season 1, the DPW was outed for its corruption, and with the death of the regional manager, a new one is brought in. Theodore Rosenfield. He's based
Theodore
on
Roosevelt?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Oh, big shock.
I like Theodore Roosevelt. He was a cool dude.
Yeah.
He's disgusted by the influence of this kind of like dinosaur
Behavior.
setting. He doesn't like the idea of that. And so he's
Mhm.
kind of rooting those people out. And eventually he just gets fed up with it and leaves.
Oh
And
no.
he goes and starts the DPR.
Oh.
So this will kind of be that origin. And then later on we can have Keanu Reeves and all that fun.
Oh, of course.
So
Have
we
we come
have
up with a name for him yet?
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
I might
Keanu
see the Rex
Reeves.
Hunter.
So we're inviting Shadow the Hedgehog to join.
Why is that the first thing you go to?
No, because Keanu Reeves was casted for the
He's
Sonic.
Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, no.
To
no.
actually get
Sonic
Keanu Reeves on this podcast, I would.
Bro, if you get Keanu Reeves on this podcast, bro, you are gonna like
You're
shoot up in terms
breathtaking.
of notoriety, bro. You are
You-
absolutely
you
gonna
know,
shoot up in notoriety.
Unironically, we're saying that, but he's probably one of the like very few Hollywood stars who would actually humble himself enough to come on.
I would believe that.
I honestly like. Unironically, I feel like if I could somehow get in contact with him, it wouldn't.
Oh, if you're able to contact Swerve, I don't see.
It would be.
Yeah, no,
no-
I mean, to be fair, if he's able to get Swerve on the phone, bro, oh my god.
That's coming in July. Quit spoiling stuff.
Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out, cut it out.
I'm
You have to
kidding.
cut it out. Oh my god, that'd be exciting.
Well, I
That'd
mean-
be exciting.
There is a lot going on in Chaos Theory. There's a lot they're bringing in. I'm excited for season 2. What do we think is going to happen in season 2?
So of course the whole thing with the going to Malta to try to figure out who the broker is, and of course I know who the broker is. It's this person. Look at her. There she is.
There's no human on board. There's no human on screen. Oh, you're talking about the speech
friends? I don't have any friends. Friends? Oh wait, it's cabin fish. So he got to sound clumsy.
And so, yeah, maybe we'll get a little Sonia Santos.
We're definitely getting that next season. But as far as like what else the characters are going to be doing, I genuinely am not sure. Actually, I'm genuinely not going to be sure what else it could be. What could season 2 hold for us? Because I'm excited. Like for the first time, I'm just like really not sure, and I'm that excited.
I feel like them spending most of season 1 kind of getting everybody in, because they're not all together till I think pretty much the last episode.
The second last episode, yeah, I do believe. Yeah, they kind of split off, and they split off in episode 4.
Even then, Ben is like away.
Mm-hmm.
He was with Bumpy, watching Bumpy be horribly tortured. Dear God.
Yep, that is true.
Honestly, I was expecting Ben to go a little Rambo there when Bumpy was being
Rambo.
Yeah, man.
I was expecting him to like jump out and start whooping some people's beat. I was like, wow. But he was just like, he had to like sit there and listen to Bumpy basically be tortured. And I was like,
wait, hold on. We forgot to mention the biggest tragedy in this whole chaos theory. Ben lost his beanie.
Nah, tragic. I don't know how he
lost everything. He was losing everything.
His van, his beanie, all the theories he made in that van.
He was losing Bumpy. Wow.
Oof. Heartbreaking.
That was a little. He was going through the ringer too. It's these like oddly background characters too. Because I guess technically Darius is the main character. We are kind of
the central, yeah, because they're all main character, but yeah, central character. He's the one we're following.
He's the central, yeah. So I mean, so I guess season 2, it could be anything. So
here's my thing. Right? What do you guys want to see? And I know you're gonna say, Eric, you want to see Keanu Reeves show up as like your boy. It's like, no. We don't get that. We gotta be
not that. It wouldn't make too much sense.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess for what I would have.
But I would say though that now technically that Manticore Island has been taken down, though, bro. Technically now we don't know where the Spino has gone off to.
That is true. So
that is true, bro.
And also, what happened to those 2 hybrids? What happened to Nothosaurus?
Right. Yeah, what happened to the Angel and Rebel, the Spinoceratopses? They're just gone as well. We don't know where they are.
They're making think about it. You know, there's that Evolution 2 model of their adult forms.
Indeed. I imagine we're going to probably bump into them in the next season or those after that. No, that's true.
I think Nothosaurus just got boiled to death.
Boiled to...
Jesus, that's rough.
I wouldn't say so because it was in the area of the swamp area, right?
Yeah, they brought it up top to the swamp area.
The swamp area. Will we see Pierce again?
Ooh, Pierce.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Guys, you know, you did mention about the Nothosaurus being boiled. That it just reminds me of this clip I wanted to just make into a YouTube short or reel. If dinosaurs are really the birds, would they taste like chicken?
Jesus Christ.
Well, we kind of know where the Dilophosaurus are because aren't they in the Biosyn Valley? Well, I don't know if those are the same Dilophosaurus. That's just
I don't believe they're the same. But yeah, no, we got some. We got some around, boys.
I'm sure there's probably one from Manticore Island. Biosyn Valley, probably. Like likely there was like 6 and. Manticore Island. I mean, there was. So there
certainly was.
One. Definitely.
And they must have got Nick from Nublar, I imagine. It's not like they made those ones.
Maybe in season 2 we could see May and Pierce again, because she was referenced in season 1. Her research was.
5-star Island time, boys.
All right. You gotta make is this the mission where you have to breed 3 Allosauruses, if I remember correctly?
Yes, sir. You got it.
you're gonna incubate the big main bad guy in this. Well, no, he's not really the big main villain in this series.
By the way, I don't know how smoothly this will come out.
It's smooth enough. It's a bit choppy in some areas, but I can tell what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little rough from our angle, I think. But yeah, whenever I try to play it, it's about like this. It's about
It's about the same quality. Isn't that a
Yeah,
shame?
so-
The
Which is a huge-
power generators. No, that's
So, yeah, I mean,
Hey, there you go.
I guess we could see something with maybe somehow they end up in a destroyed, abandoned Biosyn Valley.
You know, yeah, people were actually saying that probably was going to be a likely thing that they were going to end up in the Biosyn Valley. I don't know why. I just can't see it. I just don't know if that's going to be the case, you know? Because, like, if they
Well,
go
think about
there, then, like, what happens? You know, what do they do when they're there?
it's just abandoned. Think about it's just abandoned already.
It is. It's abandoned and restricted like how Sauna was supposed to be.
It's abandoned and restricted. That doesn't necessarily mean that nobody
Nobody
Could
would
ever
go
screw it up
there.
trap there. Doesn't mean that there won't be poachers or people trying to harvest it. Or,
Hmm.
I
No, that's
mean,
true. That's absolutely true.
Can you
I mean,
imagine if they actually go there? Could you imagine if they would find a Dodgson's corpse?
Jesus, just in the thing with the, like, they found the shaving cream again.
We'll get another Giganotosaurus. Sorry, I don't like
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh, would they actually, if they go there, they would just find a Giganotosaurus skeleton with just 3 holes?
Well, probably not
That'd be
3 holes, but
I was gonna say, where's that fan theory story here? Where's that?
oh, it's coming.
Oh, it's
You
on the
get the
way.
idea.
I'm gonna make this hole.
It's just,
Yeah.
wait, it's not 3 holes. Technically, it's like this, right? One of the claws are missing, so it'll be 5.
Hmm.
So maybe we'll get to see Therizinosaurus again.
Maybe,
Mm.
maybe.
Maybe we'll get to see Dimetrodon again. Who knows? I mean, they won't be in America.
Speaking of dots, I'll tell you what.
Eggs.
Yeah.
Are these like each of them are? Oh no, all of them are Allosaurus 2022.
That's the one. That's our boy.
You get the beautiful Allosaurus. Oh, do you think they're gonna have a Chaos Theory pack?
Yeah, well, it depends. You see, There's the
See,
thing.
now you got him excited.
okay. I'll Jack. While you play Evolution 2, I'll explain a bit because
Yep.
you know, there's the park management pack where they finally added Microceratus. Oh, after so long, there's a chance that could be the last DLC.
It's been 42 years.
So then, that
so-
gives the question: will they make a Chaos Theory DLC for Evolution 2?
We'll have to see.
I'm hoping that. Oh, whoa, okay. That thought's in my mind now.
Uh-oh.
So clearly, there's people harvesting these islands for dinosaurs.
Clearly.
Does that mean that somebody could find the Scorpius Rex dead bodies?
Oh,
Well, I mean, maybe,
well, it wouldn't
but
be there
also,
anymore. It wouldn't be
Well,
there
yeah,
anymore. It would just be boiled.
yeah, and even if it wasn't, like, it's like you got to think to yourselves, it's like you got to get there within enough time for the body not to like decay. Because if you, I mean, imagine trying to like
No.
clone a bloody destroyed corpse, or
No.
whatever, you know?
Not necessarily, because they were able to use the Indominus Rex like just bone.
That's true. That's true with the bone and everything, the bone marrow. All right, you know what? You
So-
convinced me, Eric. You got me.
Maybe, probably not Scorpius Rex, but maybe somebody's doing some kind of weird hybrid something.
We cannot rule it out, can we?
No, we cannot. So I mean, there's a lot of
Boy.
possibility there. So
Are you stuck on a tree, my G? What is wrong with you?
Come on, boy, get to work. You can't slack
Get,
off right now.
get moving, man.
Oh, wait, hold up. You know, that reminds me. I remember watching Gaming Beaver's playthrough of this campaign, right? He made the stupidest decision I've ever seen in mankind. He released
Hey.
He released
There
the
he is.
Atrociraptors in the same enclosure with the Allosaurus.
Stotson here.
Dotson. We got Dotson here. Yeah,
Good
but
job.
the point is, I saw Gaming Beaver's playthrough of this. He released the Atrociraptors in the same
That's it.
area as the Allosaurus.
That's
So,
right.
I'm. You see, there's also all these dinosaurs that we don't get to see, but that are in like evolution and stuff. So technically, they're canon. There's so many dinosaurs that they could use to stay. And I do appreciate that they're not just like T-Rex is the big bad dinosaur again. It's kind of like, okay, thank God we're seeing something else other than T-Rex and Triceratops.
More
That's one of the
variety.
big things,
More
people.
variety.
Variety, yeah.
Jurassic Park got lucky because they were the first ones to kind of show those dinosaurs, so they were able to use them, and then they'd be like, "Whoa, what is this thing?" Now, like you see a Triceratops, and you're like, "Can we get something else, please?"
Like Osmoceratops or something.
Styracosaurus. Come on, when are they introducing?
Actually.
You say, watch out, Eric. Styracosaurus is his trigger word.
Because, like I said, Jack knows because I talk with him a lot about my series.
Yeah.
So I think we can wrap up this whole podcast, right? Like,
I was going to say, because I think you two boys want to start talking about your series and stuff like that. You all have great ideas for that.
All right, we'll kick Jack out the call. I'm just kidding.
Kick him out. He's like, he's busy playing. Get him out. Battleship.
Struggling with that theory. He's struggling with that.
Maybe I'll bring you back on the show a later time, and we'll just discuss your series and all that.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Actually, yeah. I think we just wrapped this up already. We have not much.
Sounds good to me.
Overall, in our opinions, Chaos Theory marks improvement.
Phenomenal series.
Over
for me, I only have 10 minutes to download, edit, and record this, but we won't talk about that. We'll just ignore that and say I uploaded it at midnight.
Yeah.
Of course.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that.
Beautiful. Beautiful sentiment.
That's a long ass.
Well, I mean,
long ass cage you're building up.
That's right, sir. We have reasons.
Just stop being about Chaos Theory and now it's about Jurassic World.
Yeah, no. We love everything about Chaos Theory, everybody, and we cannot see wait
season 2.
Exactly.
It's going to be wild, and I will probably try to get you all on before season 2, and we'll discuss theories about.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely.
We'll
figure out a time or something in November. I guess if it is November, well, we'll see when it is.
It's almost like 1 hour and 47 minutes of recording already.
When is season
Has it really? Has it really been that long? Oh my god!
Yes, it has been.
Yo, it does not feel that long.
It really feels like that, right? You'd expect that. Oh, it doesn't feel that long, right? But
it doesn't feel that long. Surely not. Oh, that's wild, boys. I had no idea. It's not feel that long.
Oh no, it's not centered.
Oh no!
It's centered.
You know what? I hate that.
It's just a little bit crooked, but oh well.
I hate it so much. Okay, no, we're good.
Whoa. Okay, so apparently if you just look up Chaos Theory Season 2, one of the first things that pops up.
What is it?
We're putting your game away because we're gonna look at Google. Gotta love Google.
The storm is coming.
I know. I'm not feeling it.
Season 2, we'll have to explore what Brooklyn's endgame is. The
Brooklyn's endgame
might not trust Brooklyn, however.
I knew it.
Endangering them all as they try to find her killer. Brooklyn will reveal why she remained dead.
I like it. Ooh, I like it, boys.
This is starting to get interesting.
Ooh. Comic book resources. What do you care to go more into depth? Please, I hope I don't get copyrighted.
You'll be fine.
Is that the alien egg from over there?
Yeah, it's just about. Yeah, there's Brooklyn for anybody. We are still in the spoiler section, so.
We're in a very long spoiler section. That's so.
There we go. The Chaos Theory ending shows Brooklyn with her wall of mysteries after the sinister DPW boss. Guys, season 2 will explore her in game. She is working with Darius, former DPW head.
Former
What does this
DPW
mean?
party boy.
She is working with Darius, former DPW head. Ronnie.
Head.
Who's Ronnie? I don't remember
Must
his
be
name.
Ronnie, right?
Ronnie.
I guess so.
Oh,
Ronnie's
Ronnie.
The lady, right?
Is
Yeah, she's a lady girl.
is angling to show division in the DPW. Show DPW workers genuinely want to help expose the corruption, which opens the doors to nastier games. Ooh,
Nastier what?
capitalism, exploitation, and murder. Ooh.
Murder.
Sounding Parmesan,
You are
boys.
kidding.
Sounding exciting.
Oh, this is sad. It's no longer the Nublar 6. It's the Nublar teenagers.
The new Blard teenagers.
That's not.
Oh, that's good.
To top it
The
off,
Nublar
Brooklyn
teens.
has to come clean on what she was doing with Kenji's shady father, Daniel. He was buying.
I mean, she was
dinosaurs
getting into the.
with
Yeah,
Brooklyn
man,
to
she getting
rebuild-
into the game.
Kenji and
She
Co.
getting into the thing, bro.
want to know what the true plan was, especially as Daniel and devious. Devious. And cross
Devious.
the line with the Nublar, Isla Nublar beasts.
Ooh.
Has to solve
like it.
this long. Ooh, I need to just send y'all this website. Brooklyn will have to confirm if she was trying to protect these beasts or if she sacrificed some to fake being a patron of the broker. Ooh. She did go down
see, I like
some
that.
rabbit holes in conspiracy theories on Dark Jurassic website. She ignored Kenji while they were together, which caused him to dump her. Clearly, she was losing part of her soul and humanity in following her media dream of breaking
Part of
the
her soul and humanity.
Not her
So
soul
that-
and humanity.
So that was
Soul.
kind of her thing. So she was kind of ignoring everybody that loves her to kind of be like,
Hmm.
it's
I
me,
wanna
Brooklyn.
It's me, Goku.
Online girl.
Oh,
You've made some powerful enemies. Hey, it's me, Goku.
me, Goku. That's so wild.
One can only hope Brooklyn has a good excuse in season 2. Yeah, I would hope so.
You better have a damn good reason why you're cooking 3 people.
All the boys. All the lads.
I am convinced it is 3 people in all the pop-up ads. Ooh, gotta love it.
Shit,
Another
bro.
important
I'm
point
still. You boys are still 100% right. It's totally Brooklyn, who's bloody Ben's secret European
I'm
girlfriend.
convinced
Damn.
it might be something where he thinks that they're dating, but it's just like she's just like, I'm checking in on y'all.
That'll be it.
Oh,
Damn.
you guys wondering what I'm working on right now?
Another integral part of Kenji and Brooklyn's fracture in Chaos Theory Season 1 is the fact that she stayed with Darius after the breakup.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Awkward.
We didn't say that. So Kenji brought Brooklyn up a cliff to watch magical light dinosaurs light up at sunset.
Mhm.
She didn't watch, so then he dumped her. And then she went and stayed with Darius for a while. Darius fell in love.
Makes sense. Tracks.
She didn't reciprocate Darius' feelings, however. Or did she?
Damn.
Maybe she knew what she was getting into and was purposely being told to. This is not me reading this. This is me speaking.
This is me thoughts. Me.
Yeah, this is me thoughts. Maybe she knew what she was getting into, so she kind of started being cold to Kenji to kind of get him to break up with her. Because I feel
Maybe.
like if she was
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I feel like if she was just like, Kenji, we need to break up, he would be like, why? What's going on? And she's like, I can't tell you, and that would really be suspicious.
Wow.
So maybe her doing this, and then her maybe trying to like, maybe she didn't quite work it out and like plan accordingly, and maybe he broke up with her too soon. And so she's like,
Maybe.
"Oh, crap, I need a place," so she wouldn't stay with Darius for a while.
Yeah, it makes
then-
sense. Even though she's technically got her own place. She's got like her own
Like-
secret place.
We don't know why she left Darius. Maybe it's because he fell in love. Maybe she actually does love Darius and she just can't show it. Maybe
I
she's
believe
actually
it's
still
that
in-
she thinks it's kind of awkward for her now because she's like, bro, like I don't like you at all, bro. But he ends up kind of liking her. That's why he says he didn't
Yeah.
show up like the night she died. And I'm like, that makes sense.
died,
Died. I know. I'm sticking with it.
I
disappeared.
think, yeah.
She didn't reciprocate Darius's feelings, however, which is why he didn't show up the night she got attacked, investigating a dinosaur drop-off. Oh. Once Brooklyn is back in play, she and Darius have to iron out these issues. No matter what, Darius didn't do the right thing by selfishly leaving her on her own on a dangerous Okay,
Right?
I'm going to throw shit at this website. He didn't necessarily know why they were out there. He didn't know that it was dangerous. For all he knows, it could have been them just going on a night walk for her to be like, "Hey, I know you like me. I don't like you back. Can we call that back?" It could have been that. He didn't know. So
Well,
that was, he didn't really know why she was there. It's helpful. Kenji and Darius
Just not feeling like no sympathy for Brooklyn anymore.
Kenji and Darius do seem to be
Gonna be
cool about both loving Brooklyn.
yeah, no,
But with
they
her
kind of got over that really quick, which I appreciated.
old flames could be rekindled, as well as the rivalry that simmered since the Camp Cretaceous episode. However, rather than be jealous or hurt, Kenji may not want to be part of Brooklyn's manipulation and lying. That is very true. There is a chance that since, his father being Daniel Khan, he might be like, I can't trust you anymore. I don't want to be near you. I can't love you.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Kenji has a lot of trust issues, and we can definitely see that.
Yeah,
So-
that
A very high, very solid chance that he could be like, I as a person cannot love you anymore because you lied about me. You lied to me about being dead, and you made me mourn you when you were lying, and you were putting us in danger. Also, you're catfishing Ben. Really?
the boys, I'm actually starting to feel like less sympathy for Brooklyn at this point.
I kind of did too. She was kind of a.
Jesus Christ, maybe it is a good place to wrap it up. We got to stay on side.
Fake. Just kidding. Brooklyn has put herself first, while Kenji usually focused on his ego, and Darius functioned as the voice of reason. In this case, however, it's hard to see them not being hurt by the other. As mature as they might think they are under the circumstances, fans have expected bickering, conflicted, and most human arc to resolve in this Jurassic World story. Chaos Theory Season 2 to rescue lost dinosaurs. Wow, I'm just going to send y'all this website.
Yeah, we
if
do
y'all
that.
want-
Let's
I
do
will
that.
also probably link it in the bio for anybody that wants to read it themselves. It's got a lot.
Although
of
take it with the whole. Yeah, take it with the whole grain. of
We're
salt.
already close to 2 hours of recording.
Are you surprised?
That's the limit.
you
That's his
surprised?
limit.
This is a reminder that our first interview, that me and his first interview was double this.
I know.
Ooh,
It was
4
madness.
hours long.
It was
Honestly,
madness.
Dan fell asleep he pretty much fell asleep about
He
halfway.
did.
He felt
He was like working on other stuff, and he was just kind of sitting there moderating, basically.
He was like, bro, and of
someone-
course, because you can
so
imagine,
boys just sleeping on top of the seat. Okay.
because you can imagine, he brought me along because he's like, listen, I need somebody energetic and excited to talk to this guy. You want to come along? And I was like, I just cracked on my fingers. I was like, yes, bet, bro, I got this.
I got the
I think we underestimated how immediately we just snap.
Exactly. Oh Jesus! Well, what a bloody pod
yeah,
that was.
We should call
What
it.
a beautiful
yeah.
pod that was.
And I mean, I hear that y'all are breaking that. So, for y'all of you who don't know, they both are on different podcasts. And the person we're talking about is Dan. Actually, do I have his thing still up? I'm gonna pull that up.
Dan.
Everybody knows Dan at this point.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Justin Dan's podcast. Wow.
To be fair, he's kind of not on my podcast as much as Jack. So
Well,
are
to be fair, it's more of his podcast I show up on.
that is fair. So you're kind of this in between.
I am the contractor, bro. If somebody owns the broker, bro, I'm the contractor. I'm the guy you just call in and be like, look, we need some content. We need some
Hey,
ideas.
bro, we need content. We need something.
Yeah, bro, we need lore accurate content.
There's
everyone's
Dan's podcast. Jack appears a lot more on there than on mine. So
I'm more affiliated with Dan's podcast than I am with my mom at this
really
point.
like
So.
Jack and Anson. I mean, they're both on there way more. And I will probably be on there a lot more.
Yeah.
Not a lot more, but I'll probably
Love
be on
to have
there. Because I hear that y'all are breaking down the episodes.
Oh, we had it. Yes, we really were breaking it down.
Tell me when the next one is, and I'll plan accordingly. And I'll also rewatch the episodes like right before. So. But
Is he breaking down the tiers?
I'm just laughing because I'm like, I was like, oh, that's right. We didn't tell the
So, I
poor
don't
boy.
know.
We kind of broke character yesterday. We just kind of talked about the whole show. We just kind of did it all. I was
Really?
like, oh, whoops. Yeah, I know. I was like, so to be fair, we lasted for at least 12 minutes, so we lasted just a little less under your time.
And then after that, Jack had to I talked with Jack about story stuff.
About like the ideas. I was like, bro, my shit's in shambles. How's your stuff going?
we were supposed to break this down by episode. We were supposed to
I was
milk
like,
this for another 4
I
episodes.
know. That's why Dan was so upset. He was like, dude, no, we're supposed to milk this, bro. I was like, nah, it'll be fine, bro.
To be fair, I have done that too often where I'm like, yeah, I got this series idea. I'll milk it. And I'm just like, okay, I'm doing like 4.
He's
this
like,
I have
week.
an
nah, we'll
idea.
sort it out. We'll sort it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well,
So, I mean, if y'all got to go, y'all got to go. I
That's
guess
it.
it's becoming day for y'all. It's like midday for y'all.
yes, sir.
It's for all of you watching. Yes, I'm late uploading by 6
It's
minutes.
12:06 a.m. No p.m. right now for you, but now it's a.m. for you.
Past midnight.
Yeah,
for me,
you poor
so
boy. You gotta
I'm
go,
getting-
Eric.
I'm getting
You gotta
tired
go get
here.
some. You gotta go get some sleep, boy.
Yeah.
I'm out of school, y'all, so I get to sleep in a little bit.
He says, I'm a free man.
I'm a free
I love
man.
it.
Almost free.
I love it.
Almost.
Yeah, if y'all want to come back on, I've definitely invited Anson on, probably for a more personal one-on-one,
Oh, I like that. I like that. I'll be listening to
that.
that podcast while I'm at work. I like that one.
a
I'll listen to that one.
more official introduction to you.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Um,
want to hear that one.
But uh-oh. There we go.
Yeah, I
It's
would-
freezing on me. My computer telling me it's bedtime. It's
Computer's like, bro, please.
this computer's like, okay, you're shutting this down real soon. Come on.
Oh, that's
Wrap it
brilliant.
up. Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
if y'all ever want to come back on, or you don't need me on your show, I will adjust whatever I got planned.
He said, "I will jump at the raptor whistle. I will jump at it."
Just holla my way. We got the group chat set up, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, let's stay in touch, definitely.
Yeah.
Will do.
I mean, a lot more. I got and all of you listening, I got a few plans, maybe some concept art
I
in
have
the
plans that I'm gonna share with you right now.
That's
I
right.
cannot. I
I
cannot.
want to. I want to
stand-
hear the conversation between you two. I want to hear the conversation between both of your stories, and you see ideas bounce off the two of you. That's what I want to see. That's what
You
I'm
see,
here for.
because looking at your channel, Anson, actually I still have that pulled up. I'm going to pull it up.
Damn. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you boys handle that, and I'm gonna dip out.
Yeah, go ahead and head on out.
Ta-ta, boys.
So,
All
other
right.
than the 2 reels that I posted, on and tag you in, you have a lot of like dinosaurs, more
A
dinosaurs.
lot of art.
Um, care to share why you have the Vietnam background?
Oh, this way. Okay, so there's this meme that's very popular recently. It's the 1,000 yard
soldier on
stare. Yeah, basically a soldier just staring in. Actually, I want to try to see if I can recreate that.
So you seem to focus on the more dinosaur ideas. So we'll definitely dive more into that another time.
Yeah.
Primarily on the facts that I'm getting tired too, so I'm about to dip. But yeah, so I'm showing that to everybody who's watching. I'll also link it below or figure all that out. But make sure to go give them a follow, and you will definitely come back on the show. So if you got to go, you got to go, and I guess I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Now,
All right.
rock
See ya.
on.
See ya.
See ya. All right. So yeah, that was Anson, Jurassic, and Jacko Hara. Dan was supposed to join us, but he couldn't. So love that man. But this is probably a good time to talk about our sponsor. So take it away, sponsor Eric.
Thanks, Podcast Eric. Now let's talk about today's sponsor, Dinosaur Trips. If you love looking at these amazing creatures that I show you, and even talking about these amazing creatures that I talk about, and you want to go see them in real life, I heavily suggest you look at Dinosaur Trips. Dinosaur Trips, created by Zach, gives you behind-the-scenes in-look at museums, and he even takes people out to digs. So if you sound interested in that, go to www.dinosaurtrips.com and tell them that Prehistoric Life sent you, and they will give you $250 off your tickets. And here's their Instagram if you're interested in giving them a follow.
All right. And that was Dinosaur Trips again. Thank you so much. Add Eric. Yeah, we're 2 different people. We're not the same. He's a disembodied voice. I am usually a disembodied voice. But still, if you enjoyed my content, you can find me on Instagram at Prehistoric Life Podcast as per usual. Let me pull that up real quick. Again, I'll post a many things about this. And I'll probably tag them in a post. So if you want to go find them, you just look for that post, and I'll actually in like the first 3 posts I have, I'm pretty sure I have Jack and Anson both tagged. So, and you saw them on both their accounts whenever I had them pulled up. So if you're really having that hard of a time, just go to my Instagram. You can find them from there. And if you want my content, well, I guess technically not. Well, it's still early because usually it comes out on Fridays. Earlier, then go check out my YouTube channel, Prehistoric Life Podcast on YouTube. Like and subscribe. And if you want all of that in one place, go check out my website, prehistoriclifepodcast.com. And from there, you can get to my YouTube and my Instagram. And right now, I actually, unironically, have the interview with Jacko Hara pulled up. So, not pulled up, but in the open. So, yeah. But I'm your host, Eric Crawford, signing off. This has been Prehistoric Life Podcast, and I will see you all next time for more dinosaurs. Actually, this is a good time to bring this up too. So at the time of recording this, I am replacing this with a battle episode. So next week will probably be a double battle week where I will have 2 battles to kind of make up for this one. Or I may just, depending on how my schedule is going and looking right now, can't tell. But you guys will all see that by next Monday. So, yep, but I'm your host, Eric Crawford, and remember, keep it prehistoric. Bye.